We are minutes away from Scott the engineer doing his push-ups or not doing his push-ups.
What's he doing now?
The scene out in the hall is unbelievable. Around 7:30, I think Debbie Gibson will be singing the national anthem for us. That will kick it off.
What?
Wait, here comes Gary with a bullet.
It's getting better.
There's just so much going on out there, Howard.
What is going on out there?
Well, first of all, Scott is in the green room, right?
Right.
And he's circled by the whole Radu entourage, right?
Right.
And of
is
course,
his wife with him?
No, she's not with him. She's not.
It's his bowling team. We invited Scott's bowling team and wife.
All those people are here.
Good.
Yeah?
Okay, so Scott's got all these people circled around him, right?
Right.
And Scott's got the serious face on. He's not talking to anybody.
Right.
And that goes on for a couple of minutes, and you think, like, that's going to be over.
Right.
Then Radu, it's just like a movie. It's like Best of the Best or something.
Right.
Like, Radu's a foreign guy, and he's in there, and he's giving Scott all this motivational talk.
Yeah.
And then these other guys, like, they go up to Scott, they whisper in his ear. Scott's like, nah, I know. Like they're
There's
motivating.
no strategy to doing push-ups.
You want to know something? Either you have the strength or you don't. And you know what else? They forget they're talking to a loser.
And then for good measure, there was almost an altercation outside between Scott's original trainer and Radu.
Really?
Yeah, because apparently there was some accusations of steroid use.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and Radu was very angry about it.
Now, who accused who of using steroids?
The way it's been told to me is Scott's original trainer accused either Radu or Scott of using steroids.
Really? Well, some people thought Scott was in a steroid
After
rage.
the tirade, yes.
We had him on the air, and all we wanted to do was show some videotape of Scott training, and all of a sudden, Scott went berserk.
I told you not to use the goddamn tape.
Scott,
did I say don't use the tape?
I told you.
Get out of my way.
I told you.
Get out of my way. I would have never let you come if I knew you were going to use the tape. No fucking way, Ganji. Now stay out of my face.
Scott, I told you.
Get out of my face. I don't care. He's like a wrestler. Use the tapes. Is this wrestling? Was there a deal?
No.
He's all out of breath. Did you really deal with Vince McMahon? Did you sell him? Get the camera out of here!
Scott, you...
Out of here! Now!
Scott.
Come on!
Turn it off.
Get out!
I just want to let you know it has now escalated into them shutting the door and turning off all the monitors. I guess the idea is there should be no outside interference till Scott comes
He will
in.
Now
lose.
In other words, he shouldn't
By
be
the way,
listening to anything we say.
Who is the person judging the whole contest?
That would be Dean, our old intern.
Dean will do it?
Yeah,
Okay,
he's wearing
good,
a referee's
All right.
uniform. He's all ready to go.
Oh, that's excellent. That's all coming up in a half hour, and we'll finally put this to rest. Robin and I have put up $20,000. Dominic Barber put up $5,000. Jackie put up $5,000. That's $30,000. Fred put up $1,000. That's $31,000. And if he loses, he will be walking the streets of Manhattan nude with his hands over his head, and he will lose.
You know what's so
And
funny?
he has to pay money, right?
That's right. He owes us a few thousand.
Oh, is Robin 1,000, me 1,000? Hello.
Fred 500, I think.
No,
100.
50.
50?
Yeah, I let him off the hook.
Yeah, and Jackie would owe 500 too. He would owe Dominic. He wouldn't know anything.
Yeah.
Dominic's just a
was
nut.
free and clear.
Yeah,
Dominic just gave him money.
yeah. Dominic should just give him money.
Well,
So anyway,
you know what was funny? I had somebody talk to me on the street, and they said, "You know what's so great about your show?" He says, "You always think that they've reached the bottom, that they can't go any lower or any further than it with anything they've done, and then you come up with a guy walking naked."
yeah, it's beautiful, and he will be nude on the streets of Manhattan because he is a loser. Dominic spoke to him yesterday, and he was like, him and his wife are all giddy on the phone and giggling, like, "Hey, we're going to do this."
His wife believes it.
Oh yeah. Well, yeah. Well, what does she care? If he loses, he's naked. And
Well, he still owes us money. I mean, she
Yeah.
must be upset about that.
He will lose. He will lose big time. You know what? He's not even going to be able to do 10 good ones. Dean's going to be the judge, our old intern
Yeah.
Dean, because everyone felt he was honest. I told him, hand flat on the floor
And he's got to touch it.
with his chest.
Right. And those legs can't hit the ground.
That's right.
Oh, man. He'll never do it.
By the way, everybody's all psyched up. In the room with us, in case you're just tuning in, we're getting ready for Scott the engineer to do his 17 push-ups. Ronnie the limo driver is here. Ralph, Neil Drake, Maya Angelou, the poet.
Roses are red, violets are blue. He can't do 17. I think he's a Jew.
Right. And Maya will be hanging out also.
And doing poetry throughout the
That's right. Also,
competition.
Debbie Gibson will sing the national anthem.
Uh-huh.
And after the national anthem, we'll meet all of Scott's bowling team.
Oh, the entourage.
We'll meet Radu, his trainer.
That'd be great to see who
His
Scott
old
hangs
trainer
out with.
Yeah.
and his new trainer.
Yeah,
who
it's
are
just gonna be great.
at odds with each other.
I'll just tell you this. The only thing I know is Scott has successfully dropped 45 pounds.
That'll be amazing. I wonder
Took
what
the
he
cigarettes
looks like.
out of his pocket.
I heard he looks horrible.
His skin is probably just all hanging.
Yeah, it's horrible.
So pale.
It'll
Yeah.
be so good to see him naked.
You're on the air.
Yeah, I'm all pissed off because it's so warm outside. I was hoping it was going to be freezing outside and have his little wiener shrivel up even further up him so he looks like he have two belly buttons walking down the street.
Here's the way I figure it. I'll carry on at 7:30 for about a good half hour. By 8 o'clock, he'll be doing his push-ups. By 8:05, he'll be out on the street naked.
805.
Right.
You don't think he can do two?
No.
Because, that was the other thing. How many do you think he can do?
I think he'll get out like 8.
Eight?
Yeah, 8.
Eight?
I said the same thing. 8 or 9. I don't even think 9. I think 8.
Yeah, because, the best would be if he got to 16 and collapsed.
Yeah. He will not get anywhere near it.
Now, what happens if the push-up that he does is not right?
The judge will go, hey, where's the judge? Hey, bring in Dean.
Oh, Dean.
Here comes the judge.
Does he get to try again, though, to do that same push-up? Does that count?
Dean's one of my interns who drinks by himself.
Yeah, for days at a time.
Hey, Dean.
Not today, though. How you doing?
We decided you'd be the judge when Scott was here because we figured you were pretty honest.
Yeah.
More honest than the rest of us. And you had no vested interest in seeing him do well or, or do bad or whatever.
Either way.
So, and you drink by yourself, right?
Yes, I do.
Yeah. He has a problem.
Did he do that this past weekend?
Did you drink by yourself this past weekend?
This past weekend, no.
No.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
This morning, though.
Holidays.
This morning?
No, I'm kidding.
All right. So what are the rules? You know what they are. But
I know what they are.
Let me hear.
It's very simple.
Go ahead.
Scott's chest. I'm going to have my left hand down on the
Your
ground.
left hand. Go ahead.
Scott's chest has got to hit my left hand, the
If you
back
don't
of my
feel-
left hand.
if
If
you
I
don't
don't
feel
feel
it-
it, I'm going to blow the whistle.
Okay. Now,
All right.
if he blows the whistle,
Now, what about the
Ralph
legs?
blow the whistle.
now
Who's going to be watching the legs?
who's watching the legs?
The legs?
Yeah.
I'll be watching the legs.
You will.
If they hit the ground, I'll blow the whistle.
Good.
and
Anything
what
that's
happens if they hit the ground? Is that at the end?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's the end.
All right, I just want to make
Absolutely.
sure.
Oh, is that the end he can't make
Yeah.
up? And
No, because that's a rest. I mean, that's like you.
Well,
You can't rest.
he could start again from the beginning and try to do 17 if he wanted to.
no, right?
I mean, you know what? If he wants to, fine. But I mean, he won't be able to.
He'll just see her all day trying to do it. Hey, they can do it this time.
I smell fight.
Yeah, I mean,
Gotta have the cash on him.
Scott better have the cash. I brought my check. Did you bring a check?
I have a check.
All right. I have a check.
I wouldn't take Robin's.
I'll tell you the truth.
Robin's going to pay off in a check.
No one can
I
get.
paid
What's
off
wrong
a
with
check
that picture?
before.
No one can get near Scott to find out if he's got anything.
That's all right.
Yeah, you
you
can't
better
talk
count
to
it first.
Scott.
I know he's got his penis, and that'll be out on the street by 8 o'clock.
It's just sort of funny because, like, the other day, Scott was like the schlub in the back who used to do my work, and
Yeah.
now all of a sudden he's Rocky.
Oh, here's Dominic Barber, the bloated attorney. Give him the microphone.
I would like to, people.
Yeah, stop moving so slow.
He's got his money in cash in a bag.
Dominic, your microphone working?
Yes, it is. Good morning, Howard.
All right, Dominic called me every day on vacation going, I think we're in trouble. Scott might be able to do it. And I said, Dominic,
Why is he in trouble? He's wealthy.
I know.
This will not put a dent in his life.
I know. He goes, no, he's upset about the $5,000.
He just doesn't want to lose.
He is. He's upset about the $5,000.
Is that a bag of money or food?
A bag of money.
What is that, $5,000 in cash?
No, it's 1,001s, and I got 4,000 hundreds still.
Wow.
I'm gonna pour it when he walks
Is that
in.
cash? Is that 5,000 in
Yeah,
cash?
yeah.
That's what I asked you, and you said no.
Yeah.
He doesn't.
Oh, yeah, put it by me.
Yeah. There it is, 5,000 in
And I
cash.
got 1,000 and that's 1,001. I got 4,000 hundreds.
Wow.
But when he comes in here, I'm going to throw it over him as he walks in.
Who asked you to do that?
I'm sorry.
He
Now,
called
what
me-
happened was when
What
I-
happened when you called Scott over vacation?
Well, as you know, I've been a little nervous about the bet.
Right.
So I called up and I wanted to speak to Scott because I wanted to take him out last night for a Chinese dinner.
Yeah. High fat. Yeah.
I figured that would get him ready for today.
Yeah.
And he was sounding very strong, and his wife and he were laughing. And you know, like
Yeah, so
we
Dominic
know,
calls me up and he goes, I think we're in real big trouble. He's laughing. I go, Dominic,
He's delirious.
He's
always
yeah,
laughing
exactly.
just before he loses a bet.
Yeah, I said he could laugh all he wants. You don't understand. The man's a loser.
Yeah.
He is such a loser, and he will lose today as God is my witness. And what else did he tell you? Tell the
well,
rest
and then
of it.
he was just saying that he also, of course, threatened me that I shouldn't call you and tell you what he was saying to me.
Yeah, like matters. Like it's going to impact.
Basically, he really sounds strong, and I think.
Yeah, but didn't he also say that he has never attempted to do 17 push-ups?
Yes.
Right.
He said he hadn't yet. I said, have you done it yet? He said, I haven't done it yet, but I'm not saying I can't do it. But more important, which I thought was the most interesting thing, was I smell steroids.
What is with this?
On a urine test.
What is with these wireless microphones making all this noise? That's what I'm.
No good. I'm sorry.
No, it's not you.
I'll have the doctors check during. Again, if Scott, can you hear me?
I don't know. No. I had to turn that thing off.
Had Scott been?
I turned them both off.
forget
Just
about
talking
it.
to the regular.
You know,
mic.
if Scott had been here, this would be taken care of.
Yeah, I don't understand why he's off.
It still wouldn't be.
I don't understand why he's not
17
working.
push-ups. He doesn't need all this preparation.
I-
Get in
yeah.
here and fix the microphone.
Another controversy, Howard, that we have to address when Scott gets in here.
Yeah.
You know, I was talking to Dean. I don't know if he mentioned this on the air already, but Scott's wearing a loose shirt.
No, I told him he has to wear a tight shirt.
Where is his
the
singlet?
bet's off.
The singlet's right there in front of you.
He
It's
has
either
to put on
that
the singlet.
We decided that it's either the singlet or nothing.
Because there's no way for Dean to tell if his chest is touching
We
the hand.
agreed that this was what he was wearing.
Yeah, you tell him right now from me, he can go home. He'll never collect his money.
That's right.
He'll never get his chance. He has got to wear a tight shirt.
Okay, I will attempt
Not
to-
because we want to see his physique, but because it's part of the referee is insisting on it.
Okay.
Let me hear you do that. Put the microphone on.
Oh,
yeah.
not that microphone.
Can I go out and speak to Dean?
Are either of these microphones working?
Try this one. Is this one?
How do I do that? Bring this up here?
Well, Freddie's got that.
I got
Turn
that.
one off. Turn that off.
Turn this one off.
Yeah. Turn one of them off.
Hello. Hello.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Fred, turn off. You have something you can
I
turn off?
turned it off.
Hello.
Oh, okay, fine.
You can hear me fine.
Fred
Yeah.
turned something off.
Yeah, the one that Fred has is
brain.
making noise. That's it's, I
Okay.
mean, it's a
Everyone.
battery.
All right, so go ahead. Let me hear you talk to Scott, and then I got to take a break. And then we'll get Debbie
Oh,
Gibson in.
he's going in to talk to Scott about the outfit.
Yeah.
right.
Right.
Hold on.
I wonder if you're allowed
Can
to
I
talk
get in
to
here?
Scott at this point.
That's our wireless microphones.
Can I talk to Scott?
Way to go,
I
Tom.
thought we had this all set up so we could hardwire
Okay.
everything.
Very simple. Can you hear me, Howard?
Yeah.
Okay, Radu. He's either got to wear a singlet or nothing at all because he's wearing a loose-fitting T-shirt. Is that okay with you?
What do you mean single?
A singlet. You know, it's like a wrestling thing. In other words,
what
we
do
need
you
to be
mean
able to.
singlet?
The hands got to be down on the ground. And
What means singlet?
What means singlet? Unfortunately, I got to turn off.
The chest is going to be.
It's Latka from Taxi.
Singlet, I mean, I don't know.
All right, I've got to turn off the microphone. I apologize because
Let's
I can't
have
get
him
an
in here
engineer.
for the negotiation after the commercial.
All right, I'll do that. Let me take a commercial break. There is no negotiation. I agree with Scott on this. Why am I dealing with Radu? Scott Salem Flabby Ass Challenge is about to happen. First of all, let's drag Radu, his trainer, in here. It's funny to hear his accent. I like these foreign guys who come over here and train people.
Yeah, he's like the Bella Caroli
There
of
he is.
push-ups.
I like foreign guys who come over and train
What
weak
means
Americans.
singlet?
What means singlet?
What means singlet?
Hello.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. I've been in this country for 2 weeks.
Radu, how are you? And I don't hear Radu at all.
Good
Thank
morning.
God.
Oh, there you are, Radu. Oh,
I'm
good.
here.
Green card.
Hey, great
Passport.
great
Radu.
spaghetti sauce.
I don't know why I'm negotiating with you. I told Scott
Yes.
in order to officiate this contest,
Yeah.
the judge has to feel the chest
That's correct.
hit the hand. And
Yes.
if he's wearing a baggy shirt,
Thank you very
there will be there
Yeah,
will
the
be too
shirt
much.
could hit the hand, not the chest.
No, it's a
shirt can hit-
T-shirt. It's a T-shirt, and he is very uncomfortable wearing that singlet.
Radu, I told. Listen to me.
Yeah, I'm
Listen
listening.
to me. Where are you from, Radu? Anyway.
I'm from Romania.
Romania. All right, I'm going to have you ship back there if you don't listen to me. In this country, when a man makes a deal, I don't know what it's like in Romania, but when a man makes a deal, he sticks to it. And
That's
we
true.
told him in a meeting way before all of this that we had to feel his chest
Correct.
hit the hand.
It will be done.
Okay,
It
thank
will
you,
be
Radu.
done.
And then you are a
Hey,
man
so
of honor.
he's going to have a tight,
Always.
like...
This is actually,
I drive
it's a
cab
tradition
every
in our gym in Radu's physical culture because this second time we are meeting a tradition in Radu's
Hey, don't talk
physical
so fast.
culture.
What the hell was that?
That was well, you don't know why it's a culture.
the hell was
Remember when we when you
when
came
you
to the
drive
gym
cab
and we
at
were
night?
shooting
Yes.
okay for boxing.
Yes.
So you see
Yes.
second time Geraldo Rivera
Right.
Geraldo Rivera boxing matches and we have the second victory here.
Radu, I'm going to be honest with you. I don't know what you're talking about.
Didn't Geraldo get beat up?
Yeah.
Geraldo didn't win.
Frank Stallone kicked his ass.
By the way, Scott, what do you? I know that you said that Scott was in some of the worst physical condition you've ever seen a human being.
I did say that, and I repeat, I never met anything like that.
Never met anything like that.
I had to build everything brick by brick, brick by brick.
So would it be fair to say today, even you don't know if it will? I mean, you're confident that he'll be able to do it, but you don't even know 100% for sure whether he can do it.
Anything can happen.
Anything can happen.
It's open to anything. I mean, honestly, he's not listening, and I do not.
What are you
I'm
saying?
scared.
You are scared.
I'm scared.
Let me tell you something. First of all, I'm going to give you a compliment.
Yeah.
Between you and me, I know you're dealing with a loser's loser when you deal with Scott. All right? He's not listening, so this won't affect his
anymore.
psycho. Right. So anyway,
Not anymore.
here's the thing. Be quiet for a second. I'm talking about Radu. What you've done just getting him to lose the weight.
Yeah.
He's lost 45 pounds.
And to work out every day.
And to work out every day is wonderful. Actually, I'm the one who motivated him because we put up the 31,000.
That's right.
But here's the deal. He is a loser.
Yeah.
He's been a loser his whole life. He'll continue to be a loser till the day he dies.
Until today. After this, will be a winner.
As hard as you worked him, and I know you tried and all that kind of stuff, the guy couldn't do 2 push-ups when he started with you. If you could get him to do 4, it's a miracle.
Did you see the original tape, Radu?
Yeah, I mean, please, the man will crumble. Yeah.
I saw some other tape with Radu, and he was explaining that trying to get somebody who can't do 1 push-up is really difficult. But once you got 1 out of a person, it's easy to get them, or it's easier to get them to that higher level.
Whatever.
Yeah, but we're talking 31 days.
Yeah, I'm talking about 6 weeks. He had, it's a tough task.
Well, after today, I mean, I will surprise you because he's ready. He's going to do a very good show today.
What?
He's going to do a very good show. Some people get old and have a higher. Some people get old and have hearing problems here. But anyway, that's okay. Happens to anybody.
To quote Radu,
a citizenship.
To quote
I have
Radu,
it for 20 years already.
to quote Radu is ready. So we'll see. We'll see.
Great spaghetti sauce.
All right.
If Scott loses, will Radu go back to
Brad,
driving a cab?
What I was going to say is, how
Yeah.
you're going to wish you were going to get the same results from your trainer.
Really? All right. Well, we'll
Who
see.
is this
It's
we're
a matter of
talking
time
Who are you?
before we see you
Who's
at
she?
24 West 57.
Who are you?
The bodyguard.
I'm
Radu's
Radu's partner.
girlfriend.
Are you
Brian
Radu's,
Krause.
Radu's partner?
Yeah, that's Radish's assistant.
Well, I'll tell you one thing.
This guy's doing a lot of talking. Can you do a push-up?
Yeah.
Yeah. Show it. Oh, you're pushing against the table. That's what you probably. That's what you probably should do.
Radu, I want you to go back with your client.
Okay.
Scott, the engineer.
My
Psych
trainee.
Just tell me, what is he saying to Scott?
What are you saying to Scott to psych him up? We were just curious as a trainer.
Well,
What
we
do you-
say, look at.
What did you say?
Well, what we're trying is to make him psyched and to say that he'll never be a loser. He's going to be a winner from now on.
Okay.
In that voice, he's gonna
You
be
say it in that voice? Just like that?
Just like that.
Just like that. Okay.
Just like that.
The great Radu, everybody.
Hey, Radu!
Radu.
Great cab driver.
He has a syringe in his back pocket.
Yeah, he better. He's going to need it. All right. Where is... okay. But by the way, in our audience, there's a lot of different people here today. And let's just go down the row and see who's here. And first guy I recognize, that's high-pitched Eric, right?
That's right.
Yeah, how you doing?
Good, how are you?
All right, I invited him here. He's funny to
That's right.
high-pitched Eric, you've never gotten laid, right?
No.
Right.
Still hasn't happened.
No.
That's Can't wonder why.
Not even after being on.
So you, high-pitched Eric, you're here to watch the festivities.
Yes.
Do you think Scott the engineer will be able to do it?
Oh, yeah.
I think so.
You do?
Yeah.
You're crazy.
Yeah, you bet.
Why am I the only one who knows he's not going to be able to do it?
I don't know.
All right. Who's this?
This is George Smalley, his first trainer.
Oh, you're the guy who was the first trainer. You're the guy who came up with the idea of Scott doing these push-ups and all that, and you were dumped. And I heard, did you get into a fight with Radu out in the hall? I heard.
Well, no fight. He thought I was one of the listeners that called up and accused him of putting Scott on steroids.
Right.
It was kind of funny, but then he invited me up to his studio afterwards.
Do you think Scott's on steroids?
No, I don't think. No, Scott's definitely not on steroids because you just look at his face. It's not. It would be like twice the size.
His head would be the size of Rosie O'Donnell. and let me ask you this: what do you think his chances are of doing the push-ups?
His chances are good if Radu was able to motivate him enough and get him motivated in the head to do it. He possibly can do it. He did drop 35 pounds on
40, wasn't it?
Or 40.
45.
45 on the diet that I gave him. He
Right.
actually would have lost more if he would have started eating my food that I had for him. But I
Really?
didn't get a chance. After the 2.5 weeks.
You were dumb for the bigger name guy.
Well, I'll be there soon.
Yeah.
I'll be there. I'll be one of the big name one day.
Smalley will be a name that everyone.
Smalley, the American Personal Training Institute, will
right.
be a big name one day.
All right, sorry to see you were dumped. Yeah.
Howard, you know what I love about this guy? This is a guy that went to Scott's house and started going under his bed and finding cookies and stuff.
Yeah, right. You actually.
So Scott was
How many
cheating?
push-ups did he do with him?
Well, Scott told me he got scared of this guy when he came into the house and started going through his cabinets and throwing all the food out.
Well, I wanted to. I figured there's some homeless people and people that have no food on the streets. I was going to give it to them.
Right.
Yeah, but Scott's got a kid.
Yeah.
You have any of those cookies left?
Who is this?
Actually, I got food. I got food with me now.
Who is this gentleman over here?
What Dominic eats.
Michael Ronan, hi, how?
Oh, that's the CP guy.
Yes, hi.
Yeah, you have cerebral palsy,
Yes, sir.
and you're the
And
comedian.
he said he can do more.
And you said you could do
push-ups.
more push-ups than Scott?
Yes,
Really? How many can you do?
I could do about 22.
All right, after Scott fails, would you do the 22 for us?
Sure.
That would be great. Now let's go to the next row. I see Big Blackie is in the audience.
Yo, what's up, man? What's up?
Big Blackie trying to
man.
act black, I
Yeah.
see.
Peace, my brother.
Right.
This is the only time he ever talks black.
Big Blackie, oh, there you are. There's your music. Big Blackie, what do you think Scott's chances are, seriously?
I say he's got like a 5% chance to do like even 10.
Really? So
You
you're with
don't
me.
think he'll
'Cause
ever?
he can't do it. There's no way in 3 weeks you can like all of a sudden go from like 1 to 17. No
Right,
way.
right. And sitting next to you is Adam the retard?
Come on, I'm not a retard.
No,
Howard.
you're
You
slow,
know
right?
better
You're just
than
slow. Adam is slow. He's not retarded.
He's delayed.
So, Howard, how's it going, man?
How you doing? I invited Slow Adam down here. Slow Adam, can you do any push-ups?
Yeah, some.
You can.
How many could
Yeah.
you do?
How many could you do?
I could try to do. Try 10.
10, really. Even you could do it. Even
No
Slow
way.
Adam could do it.
All right.
No way. And Slow Adam, you, of course, I had you on the show in the past, and I actually got you to see your first naked woman. Am I correct? Yeah. So you owe me.
It was a great experience.
Good to have you here, Slow Adam.
Move along now.
And who else is here?
How you doing, Howard? My name is Brian Govier. I know Scott from the neighborhood. He actually motivated me to quit smoking, which I've successfully done for about 6 months now.
He lives in your neighborhood.
Yes.
And you hang with him and his wife.
Occasionally.
Why is Scott's wife not here today?
She decided not to come.
Why? Do you know?
She'd rather listen.
She'd rather listen
She doesn't
at home.
want to be here when he loses.
Yeah, she's embarrassed. And who is this gentleman next to you?
Oh, sure.
I'm sorry, who are you?
Roy.
Roy. Hi, Roy. How are you?
Fine. How are you?
Good.
I'm a DJ with Scott. I know him about 5-6 years.
Oh, you spin the records with his business?
I have my own business, but
I see.
we sub back and forth, and I also bowled with Scott.
Oh, you're on the bowling team?
Yes.
Oh, I
And his
see.
wife.
What are the great bowlers?
And his wife.
And his wife.
You're a great bowler. Is Scott a great bowler?
Scott is a very good bowler.
Scott's got a high average, Howard.
Scott is when he bowled.
Yeah, because bowling isn't a
200.
sport,
Yeah.
and bowling is a sport. If you want to classify a sport where a guy can smoke and eat pizza,
Yeah, what he's doing basically is dropping a ball.
yeah, he drops a ball on the floor.
Yeah, that's real hard.
Yeah.
You did that when you were 15.
All right, who is this gentleman over here?
I'm Larry Geller. I know Scott since kindergarten.
Oh, my.
Wow.
And
He's been a loser all that time?
Was Scott ever a winner in his life?
Scott's a great bowler, like he said.
That's about it.
We
huh?
were on his bowling
That's
team
the best-
50 years
that's
ago.
the best you can say about
But he
Scott.
lost at everything, right? I mean, he is a loser. You know he's a mush.
Scott is Scott.
Right. What do you?
Was he ever picked for teams, like when you were playing ball and stuff like that?
Was Scott ever picked for any teams? When,
eating team.
The eating team.
Yes.
Yeah, he was.
Scott,
he
Scott was
picked for-
okay.
Yeah?
Because he brought in these pictures. One of these guys brought in these pictures, Howard. Scott was a fat kid.
Yeah, he was a chubby kid.
Scott has always been.
Be honest with me. I know
but
you're.
Scott's been down at this weight before.
I know you're a friend of his and all of that, but be honest, knowing what a loser he is his whole life, will he be able to do 17 perfect push-ups?
He should. He
should
seems
be
confident.
able to. He seems confident, but what is your prediction?
50-50.
50-50.
Yeah, 50-50.
But
you know what?
60-40. He'll do
And
it.
let's get
He'll do it.
serious. Bowling is a loser sport.
Yeah. Well, name one guy who bowls.
Yeah,
Right.
You can't.
Polish people.
And yeah, Polish people. How many of you guys on the bowling team are Polish?
All of them.
All of them. Yeah, every one of them. See? There you go. All right, who is next?
Requirement.
Scott have hairs?
What is your name?
Hi, my name's Mark Lilienthal.
Yeah, and you knew Scott?
I live next door to him for a while.
Did you know him when he had hair? No, you did not. Only Larry knew him. Okay.
You watched him lose his hair, Larry.
You live next door to him? Are you on the bowling team?
No.
You are not. And when living next door to him, is it annoying?
No, it's a pleasure.
Do you hear the fights at home?
I mean, how close do you live?
Do you hear like screaming and yelling coming out of his house?
Usually in a good way, yeah.
Yeah,
Not in a bad way.
All right. And you know, if Scott makes the $31,000, he says he will move away from you and buy a house. So you got to hope he does this.
I think that's a great thing. I think Robin has already spent that money already.
I see. Who's this gentleman next to you in our audience?
This is the guy who started Scott smoking.
You started him smoking?
Yeah, I'm embarrassed to say. My name's Les Katz, and I know Scott since kindergarten.
And you knew him when he had hair?
I knew him when he had hair. I was also in the band. You had played the...
really?
Yes.
Now, when did Scott start to lose his hair?
Scott, what age does Scott actually start going bald?
11.
It was early on, probably like around 18, 19.
I see. Well, here go our wireless microphones again.
Oh, no.
Okay. And let me ask you this. Do you think he'll be able to do this? Be honest.
I'm absolutely convinced that he could do it.
Wow. You guys are delusional.
At least 20.
At least 20.
Wow.
Have you seen him train? Have you seen him get into... Have you seen any of them?
I haven't seen him train. I spoke to him a couple of times, and when I asked him how many he could do, he goes, it's not important.
I see. All right. And who is this gentleman back here?
Yes, good morning, Howard. I'm just a listener. My name is Lenny. First off, F. Radu and Scott Salem, too. I'm not a fag, a queer, or a homo, but I want to see that man's penis. He ain't doing it.
Yeah, I'm with you.
No way in hell, Howard. No way. He's the loser's loser. It'll never happen.
Right. Now, there's the guy you want up front. And who is this beautiful woman next to you?
Hi, I'm Jessica Machinsky. I called in. I got a chance to come see Scott lose in front of everybody.
Oh, another listener.
Were you the woman who said you were attracted to Scott?
That would not be me, no.
No.
Howard, oddly enough, that woman, when we called her back, no one ever answered.
Because there's no such woman.
Exactly.
That's right. Somebody put her up to that. Somebody probably paid her.
So how did you win? Like, what was the premise that you got invited down here? Very pretty, by the way.
Thank you. Actually, I tried to win the homeless game to come down here and have lunch with somebody.
Yes.
But because I was only from Long Island, you said, you're too close. No.
I
but
see.
Then
So
I
then
begged you and you said, okay.
Okay, now let you come down. Slow Adam is looking at you. Slow Adam, would you like a date with her? Is that something you'd be interested in?
Well, I wouldn't mind.
You wouldn't mind?
Yeah.
Why don't you ask her out?
Why don't you ask her out? Go ahead. You never fun.
Would you like to go out with me one day?
I'm very flattered, but I can't because my husband's sitting next to me.
What? Big mistake. I'm sorry.
Because you know what? She was digging you.
I didn't see that.
Almost, Adam.
She was really digging you, Adam.
Yeah, I bet she was.
I see. And that is the husband right there?
Howard, I got a question for you. You know, Adam said he wouldn't mind. I'm trying to think, what would he mind?
Yeah.
You, Gary.
Oh, man.
All right. And that is your husband right there?
Yes.
I see. And you're here to observe. And do you think Scott the engineer will be able to do the push-ups?
Absolutely not.
You do not
I think it'd be pretty cool to come down here and watch Scott fall on his face.
All right. Here's what we're going to do. I say it's time.
Yeah.
All right.
Yes.
I think this is my plan. Debbie Gibson comes in here, sings the national anthem now.
Well, is Scott in here when she sings the national anthem?
I don't think so. I think like before a sporting event, you keep everyone out.
I thought the fighters were in the ring.
Is he in
when
a
they
singlet?
sang.
I don't know. He better be in his goddamn singlet.
It's a doublet.
What is singlet?
What means singlet?
What means singlet?
Thank you very much.
What street do you want to go to?
Thank you, Alex.
Radu's been here 20 years.
I hear Debbie. Yeah, 20 years he can't speak English.
Let's put that turban on Radu.
Yeah, thank you, Alex.
By the way, Debbie Gibson is wearing a low-cut top today.
Is she? How do you know this?
Part of her image change.
Hey now.
She has done the national anthem 2 times in her career already.
When were those times?
I forget. We'll learn in a minute.
When Sonny Bono skied.
Yeah. Oh, looking very nice. Yes. Looking very nice.
Take it off.
Debbie, you look terrific. I got to tell you, I like the whole new. This is part of the new image. You are no longer Debbie. You are Deborah.
I am, but you insist on calling me Debbie.
Because you're a Debbie, and you just be a Debbie. Trust me.
I feel like this is. Oh, I am Debbie. That's a Debbie.
No, you're a Debbie.
Oh, Howie.
Although I like you are wearing a bra top.
I am.
See-through shirt, and I see your very toned, muscular stomach. Which I like.
Thank you. Well, you know, I used to work out with Radu.
Radu, really?
I did. Yes, I did.
When did you have your first heart attack?
Let me tell you, I would work out to the point of tears.
Really?
So that's what my money's on Scott today.
It is, really.
It is.
Really? Well, well then you can leave.
Yeah, all right. The neighborhood guys agree with me.
Put up some money then.
Oh.
Robin, each of us has 10 grand up. Now,
that's right.
How you doing, Robin?
Good morning.
You're in a Broadway play right now,
I am.
right?
Beauty and the Beast.
Yeah, but you've also done 2 times in your career you've done the national anthem. Is that correct?
A few, even more than that. But I sang for the Knicks a couple of times.
Right.
And for the World Series at Dodger Stadium.
In private or actually in there?
No, actually in the arena.
Is that part of the image change that you would sing for the Knicks?
Privately?
Privately?
In the arena.
I see. So you sang for the Knicks.
I did.
And you get up in front of everyone and you sing the national
And
anthem.
they won when I sang.
You did.
So Scott's going to win.
All right, listen, Debbie.
Yes.
Are you ready to sing the national anthem?
I'm ready.
Do we have musical accompaniment?
No, it's acapella.
Oh, it's acapella.
Oh, I love acapella.
I have music if you want.
Do we get a little reverb for that stadium
Oh, yeah.
feel?
Oh, I could do that. Let me see. Give me a test.
Test.
No, wait, that's not good. I'll get you reverb during the commercial.
This is pretty early to be singing this. It's going to be a couple of keys lower.
Yeah, you'll be all right. You
Okay.
sing good. You were singing in your garage in Merrick. This is good.
Ask you the words. You'll be okay.
Facts 'em. Okay, ready?
It's better than sitting at home.
Are we going to do a commercial first?
Oh, we go.
Do you think you should do it now? Okay, do it now. Why don't we do it? Let's do the national anthem.
All right.
Okay.
So then we can get back and actually get started.
Yeah, okay. Here it is. Debbie Gibson to kick off the official Scott Salem Flabby Ass Challenge. Whether he can do 17 push-ups. It's going to be a cappella. I don't think I have echo.
Okay, that's fine. That's fine.
Screw echo.
Oh, say, can you see?
Everybody stand.
By the dawn's early light was so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming.
I would do her.
Whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming.
Yum, yum.
And the rocket's red glow, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there.
Nice.
Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free?
Yeah.
And the
Play ball! You sing like an angel. Let me tell you something. You did a nice version of that.
Thank you.
Most people can't sing that goddamn
That's right.
song.
She does that very
I
well.
like to keep it pretty simple.
And you kept the words. You knew the words.
I did know the words.
Yeah, that's
Yes.
fantastic.
No cheat sheet even.
Deborah Gibson, thank you so much for
Thank
coming
you.
in and singing
And
the national
see
anthem.
Deborah
Is he coming in now?
Beauty
And
and the Beast.
yeah, we're going to be doing that in Beauty and the Beast. Go see her in Beauty and the Beast. She'll be doing
Yes,
that.
please, come.
And Debbie's mom, I'll fax you later. Give me a fax number.
This is for Scott.
Oh,
okay?
Beast. Yeah, he needs that.
And
he
I
is
got
the
you a
Beast.
beast tattoo, and Robin, I have a beauty hat for you.
Thank
We'll leave
you.
him in the other room.
Real good. You did great.
What about us?
You
You
gotta
look
come to
good.
the show
How about
by the
sex?
merchandise.
Let me tell you something, baby. You look real. What are you wearing? A thong under there? On those pants? Are you? You're wearing a thong, aren't you?
Yeah, baby.
Is that a thong?
She still has the price
Yeah,
tag
it
on her
It is.
sweater.
I bet you got a nice little body under there.
Howard, she still has the price tag on the sweater.
Let me see.
Price
Under her
tag.
arm.
No. It's just the
Yeah, she has to bring it back to Bloomingdale's.
Yeah, okay. Deborah Gibson and her mother. All right,
you.
baby.
Thank
All right, we'll be
you.
back right after
Bye,
these.
Deborah.
The big challenge next.
Scott Salem, better known as the fat, bald loser engineer on The Howard Stern Show. For years, he has been abused.
That's cool.
You are so bald.
He's been embarrassed.
Come on, faster, deeper. Come on, in, out. Keep going, all the way. Keep going. Lung age, 100 years.
Wow.
He's been humiliated.
Scott is in bra and panties. I got to see the back view of his thong and tuchus.
He walks so femininely.
Hey, Scott. Oh my God. Oh my God. There are tons of fans taking pictures.
People walking behind him screaming, loser.
He's in high heels. He's in a thong.
What was that?
And bra.
You the loser!
Whoa.
And he has been laughed at by Howard Stern and his staff.
There you go.
But now, Scott the engineer has a chance to redeem himself. A chance to prove he is not the loser he has been made out to be. The opportunity came about in November 1997 with a bet for Scott to do just 5 push-ups.
$5,000 if you do 5 push-ups.
All right, you're going to pay him $5,000.
Yeah.
That's great.
You're not going to lose your money.
$5,000 for 5 push-ups.
Go ahead. Good. One.
Good.
Yeah. 2.
You ain't gonna make it.
Good.
He got to 3. Oh, 2.
Oh, he looks like he's going to have a heart attack.
Got to 2.5. He went down.
Oh, come on. That's shocking.
The loser once again failed, but he was given another chance by Howard Stern.
We have a bet. For those of you who don't know the bet, Scott is this big, fat, losing engineer who loses every bet he ever makes. We put up $31,000. Me, Robin,
Our loser.
Jackie. No kidding around now. I got 10 grand up. Robin's got 10 grand up. Jackie's got 5 grand up. Dominic Barbara's got 5 grand up.
And Fred's got 1,000.
Right. We bet this loser that he couldn't do 17 push-ups.
By January, what, 6 or 7?
Yeah, because a couple of weeks ago he did 2 push-ups and he almost had a heart attack. That's the bet in a nutshell.
There it is.
If he loses, he's got to walk up and down the street naked.
And give us money.
$31,000 is on the line. As a result, Scott has motivated his fat ass for the first time in years and has been training rigorously with world-renowned trainer Radu.
Knees, stop! 8, 9, stop! Yes! 1, 2, 3, down, 7, 8, 9, stop!
Let's do it. We'll get them all.
He has become cocky.
The only thing that matters is I do 17 right there for $31,000.
Perfect push-up.
That's right.
That's right.
That's right. I'm not trash talking. I'm telling you the facts that I'm going to do 17 push-ups.
The pressure has even caused him to lose his temper in a frightening outburst against a coworker.
Get the camera out of here! Scott, out of here! Now! Come on!
Turn it off.
Get out!
Is the pressure too much? Will Scott be able to prove himself to the world?
Show me the money. I want that money. I'm going to take that money from everyone. Oh, baby.
Or will his status as a loser reach new heights? Well, the big day is finally here. If he succeeds, he will be the envy of losers around the world. And if he fails, Scott will have to make a walk of shame, stark naked, down the streets of New York City. Elation or humiliation, the moment of truth has arrived.
Well, it's time. Either put up or shut up. We're about an hour behind schedule, Robin.
Is that right? Well, this is usually what happens at a big game.
There is controversy, Gary. Is Scott going to take that T-shirt off or not?
Well,
see, I'm telling you,
Then we got to talk to Scott when he comes in.
Yeah,
that's part of it. He still has a T-shirt on. It's not really loose. Maybe
all right, well, I'll take a look at it.
But here's the thing. I just spoke to Radu. I gave him like the 5-minute warning, and they were saying that Scott wants to come in and really have no talk. He just wants to go drop to the ground and start.
Well,
and
if he's wearing the wrong thing, we'll have to have talk.
Yeah, no, there's going to be talk.
He doesn't want to talk. I know what's going on.
I don't care what he wants. There's going to be talk.
This is a radio show.
Yeah, tell him that this is a radio show. And that this is what we do. We talk.
That's how we made the money so we can pay him if he completes this task.
I'm feeling better about my bet because I can see that the whole philosophy is that if he doesn't talk to you, he can do it.
Yeah, exactly.
He is so nervous.
Yeah, and he should be.
I saw them, Howard.
I am going to have to explain the rule. What did you see, Dominic?
I knocked on the door to wish him good luck, and I was trying to see. He looks really thin.
He does.
I got a feeling he might be able to do
Ethiopians.
it.
Yeah,
You
anyone
think
next
thin
to
people
Dominic
can do
looks
anything,
thin.
Dominic?
Dominic, you know what? You think anytime somebody loses weight, they can do stuff? Losing weight, as everyone knows, doesn't mean your strength is built up.
That's right. It actually robbed you of
Yeah, it
strength.
saps your strength.
Right.
I
it
have
does.
spoken to the referee here, so we may have some luck.
All right.
Don't ruin Dominic's dream about being thin.
Now, Dean, can I just say, let Scott come in here. I want him to hear what I'm going to say to Dean.
Yeah, doesn't he realize that even when prize fighters come into the ring, they have to listen to the ref give rules. They have a whole bunch of announcements that are being made.
Right.
Introductions, yeah.
Scott has become such a...
No. We want
to tell Radu I'm going to smack him in the head.
What's going on?
Let this singlet...
Howard, listen. What's going on?
But...
Talk to me.
We want him to come in, okay, and then hit the floor, do 17,
Hey,
then we'll
bring
talk
that
after.
joker in here. Bring that guy in here. No way.
That's Radu's English-speaking partner.
Yeah, well, you tell Radu's partner he ain't running this little festivity here. I am. If he does that, it's off.
Come on.
Tell him to get his butt in here.
No, this is a radio show. We talk.
Howard, he's ready to do the push-ups.
I know, but I've got to explain the rules to him one more time while he's in the room so there is no doubt that everybody understands. It's a radio show.
I understand. So we'll come in, We'll go through the rules one more time.
Right. I want to say it in front of Dean because Dean's going to be the judge. I want to hear what I want Radu and everyone else to hear what I'm going to say, and then he can drop to the floor and do his push-ups.
But
okay, so
you
rules
guys
only,
don't
then he
run
drops.
Right.
The radio show.
You guys don't run the radio show. I do.
He drops when Howard says we start.
Right.
Till then.
That's the point. I cannot do a radio
He's
show.
ready to do the push-ups.
Yeah, but this is a radio show.
But the point is, he's ready to do the push-ups. He's going to do 17 push-ups.
Tell your partner I know a
listen
lot
to
of
me.
people at immigration.
He doesn't talk.
Let this sink
Scott doesn't have to talk, but I have to talk. I have to talk about the rules. I'm sorry, but I have to do that
And
first.
if he's wearing the wrong thing, we're going to have to
No,
discuss
I understand
it.
what you're saying, but I think it should be rules only, Howard.
Rules only, and if I see that a big baggy T-shirt, I'm stopping it.
Yeah.
Who are you?
Yeah.
Get out of my
Get
life.
out of
Get out of here.
Throw him out.
Throw that guy out.
All of a sudden, you're talking to him. Who is he?
Gary, kick his ass.
Oh, no. Talks
He's gonna
have
bring him
broken
in.
off. Talks have broken off.
Who is that guy?
I don't know how he got into our lives.
I tell you, I'm
And you're
dealing.
agreeing with him.
I know. I'm like talking to a guy who I just met 2 minutes
Yeah,
ago.
he could
Howard,
be
you
a
have to
street
tell-
cleaner for all.
Yeah, well, he's got a representative suddenly.
What's the matter? What's going on?
Just really pissed him off once.
He's feeding me, man. He's feeding me.
Now he's feeding.
He's feeding me.
What are you worried about?
I'm not worried.
He wants to go over the protocol.
I'm not worried, man. Let him go over the protocol. I know what I have to do. Let him go over his protocol in his head. I'm doing 17 push-ups. That's all I gotta know.
Touching the hand.
That's all I gotta know. What he wants to know, that's between him and his head. I'm doing 17 push-ups the way he wants me to do them. I know the protocol. I've been doing it for 2 months. I know the protocol.
Yes, sir. Scott, they got $31,000 between everyone in there. You don't think they have the right to just give you a few
There's no
comments?
fucking right.
No?
They can talk all they want. I am supposed to do 17 push-ups, and that's what I'm gonna do.
Excuse me, guys.
Okay. What's up? What's the status?
Yeah.
Status is, he wants him in just to explain the rules.
I know the rules.
No, the rule is clear.
All right.
Touch the hand.
I know the rules. Okay?
Radu, go there. The rules is just touch the hand.
Touch the hand.
No other rules. What the rules?
What other rules?
Okay. What other rules? So,
Is any other rule that we want to be aware
explain
of?
the rules.
I know the rules.
Okay, so that's it. When he wants to see the 17, we're ready.
Doug, go tell him I know the rules. Okay?
So you're refusing no further
touching the
comment
hand,
from the Radu?
touching the hand.
He can talk to me all he wants after he gives me the money, okay?
Full push-up, touching the hand, finishing straight up.
Okay. Okay.
Scott's still not coming out. Now here's Doug from the E! Show to give us an update. What's going on, Doug?
Please.
Radu Camp is refusing further comment at this point.
What does that mean?
No one will talk. They're ready.
Well, they don't
Next
have
time
to
he's in,
talk.
just do the
Just let
push-ups,
Scott
and that's
I
it.
don't need them to talk, but they can't begin until I tell them to.
I'll go in.
Who's it? Oh, he's gonna lose.
Do you believe this, Debbie Gibson?
Your money
You want me to go talk to him, Howard?
No, you know what? You're better off just faxing him.
Guys, come on.
Let's go in. We're gonna do
Shay.
Yeah, what is this?
Come on. Scott's screaming that he knows the rules.
I don't care.
Look,
I have to define
he
the
is
rules.
out of his mind. Tell him to get his butt in here.
I think it'll affect whether he can do it or not.
Like can go to do the push-ups. That's it.
He's so afraid to.
This is a different guy. That wasn't Radu, by the way.
Well, basically, he is stating that he knows the rules. He knows how to do
That's
full
not the point.
push-ups, touching the hand of the referee,
Okay, the
finishing the
bet's
push-up
off.
straight
The bet's
up.
off. The bet's
and
off.
referee,
We're
the number
trying to do a
17.
radio
Howard saying the bet's off.
The bet's off. I got to do a radio show.
The reason we do these things is for a
I know you gotta
show.
get second. We're doing a radio show. He just wants to tell you what the rules are, so there's no question. You've been on the show for 15 years. You understand that?
No, tell
He's
Scott
coming,
it's
he's
off.
coming, he's
Tell
coming.
Scott it's off.
He's coming.
Forget it.
He's coming.
Oh, is he coming now?
Yes.
Good. That'll get him in.
Let's get ready to see Scott Salem choke faster than Mama Cass on a ham sandwich.
Look at this push-up.
Look at him, he's all serious.
Who's up? 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 Steroids! Steroids!
All right. Scott is here. Scott looking trim. I must say he has a compliment to Radu. The guy has lost a lot of weight.
He's all
Look at him.
He still looks.
He looks frightening.
He still looks like a loser, though. I'll tell you that.
Mass murderer.
Total loser. All right. Scott is wearing Robin.
Just give me the rules, okay?
Yeah. Scott is
Just give me
wearing.
the rules. That's what you wanted to give me? Give me the rules.
Give me the rules.
Scott is wearing a T-shirt that I find acceptable. Do you, Robin?
I
Since
don't
you're putting
see
up the bulk of the money.
The jacket off.
Yes, that's fine.
That's fine. I
That's
find that
fine.
acceptable.
That's fine. That's fine.
I didn't want some Dean.
He's scary.
Let me explain to Scott, because this really is a lot of money riding on this, and Scott has worked hard, and everyone has been involved. Debbie Gibson has even come in and sung the national anthem. That's how important this event is.
Thank you.
All right.
Loser.
No, you're the loser, Ralph.
Loser. Calm down. Listen to the rules.
Scott is freaking out.
Listen to the rules only.
Scott is
Don't play the game. Don't play the game.
Oh, Mr. Radu.
All right, Radu. All right. Let me go through the rules. Radu, I want you to listen carefully. I want everyone to listen because it's Dean. I am entrusting Dean. Scott has agreed to entrust Dean. We're entrusting you with the decision.
Right.
What you're going to do is lay your hand flat on the floor. Scott's chest will touch your hand. When you feel his chest touch your hand, you will declare it a good push-up. And you will count 1, and then 2, and then 3. If you feel a push-up hasn't been achieved, and Scott's still doing them, he can go, just because he misses one, his chest doesn't touch, he can go back up and, go again.
Right.
Am I correct?
Right.
Okay.
Try that same one again. That is not
Try
a
that same one again. If his legs buckle and he touches the floor and stuff, Scott, you will agree you have stopped doing the push-ups and you failed.
That's correct.
Okay.
Loser.
We all agree to that? Is there anything I'm overlooking?
Let's do it.
Is everybody clear on this?
I'm ready.
Do it.
Dean, are you confident?
Loser.
Hold on. Radu, you understand everything?
I understood everything.
All right, I understand.
Prepared.
All right, you were prepared.
We're
Okay.
done.
Now, Dean, is there a
Guys,
microphone
by the
on
way,
you?
you know that somebody has an accent,
Okay.
knows another language, maybe knows more than you do sometimes.
What is singlet?
Radu, what did you just say? I missed it.
I said that somebody that has an accent knows another language.
What?
I said, and maybe knows more than what you do.
Obviously,
you should push the table away. Maybe lose some weight too.
Lower his chances.
All right. Dean, get down on the
Get
floor.
ready to see nothing from a nothing guy.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'll try to do the play-by-play. Scott, the engineer, is wearing a weightlifting belt. He is in sweatpants. He is in T-shirt.
He's nervous. He's blowing.
He's nervous. He's blowing hard. Radu is giving him a pep talk. I don't know if you can hear it in the background.
This is it. No more. This is it. This is it.
You drive my
This is it.
Thank you.
This is it. This is it.
Move the money away so Scott will
that
have
out
his
of the
hands.
way.
Get it out of the way.
Yeah.
Stop throwing things, please. Don't throw anything.
The other thing is Radu started banging Scott in the chest just before he started talking
He did.
to him.
He did. He's banging him in the chest because he knows he's going to have to give him cardiac resuscitation. Here we go.
All right.
Hold on. Here we go.
Go. 1, 2, more. Scotty, more!
I can't hear.
Hold it up a little bit when you need it! Go! Come on, Scott! Go, Scotty, go! Go! More! Scotty, more!
Hold it. Did his chest touch the ground ever?
His knees started to buckle at the end, and he missed one that I counted with the whistle.
He was supposed to stop. Wait.
He got it.
Let me tell you something. Hold it. I can't talk. I need to talk. I want clarification. Number one. I want to ask Dean a question. I don't mind paying the money if this was done fair and square, but I'm going to tell you something.
Howard.
I'm going to tell you one thing.
Let me explain.
Hold it. I got to be able to talk. Number one, his stomach touched the ground 17 times.
Yes.
Hold it. Let me ask you something, Dean. I want to know. Were those the push-ups? Were you at any point trying to tell him that they were no good?
At one point, yes. When I blew the whistle, his stomach started hitting.
Did Scott do 17 push-ups?
No.
He did not.
Wait a minute.
No. Wait a minute. At the point that I blew.
Hold. What?
Dean wasn't even watching his back. His legs were curled. His legs were on the
That's when I blew the whistle. I blew the whistle at that point.
I don't even.
Howard, he was that was the worst. Hold on. He didn't even do one good one.
We've got videotape. If you show Scott the videotape, he will see that those are the worst push-ups ever.
Radu, I'm going to ask you in all fairness, as a gentleman, okay? As a gentleman, I think Scott did a lot better than he did the last time, no question.
Yes.
Those were not the regulation push-ups that we're talking about.
The only regulation I'm aware of is the fact that he's supposed to touch.
Chest did not touch the floor.
No, he's supposed to touch the hand. He's supposed. Referee's right here. The referee touch the hand.
Hold on, whistle. I was screaming right from the beginning. His chest is not even hitting the ground.
Until I blew the whistle, my hand was being hit.
With his stomach.
Hold it.
Go to the videotape.
Hold it. I'm going to
go to the video.
I'm going to go to the judge one more time. Did Scott do 17 push-ups?
No.
Thank you.
No, I have to be honest.
You can't say that. You blew the whistle once.
Listen.
If it wasn't a push-up, you would have blown it more. That's all I gotta say.
Wait, he said.
Hey, I'm leaving.
I know it. You better pay off. You better pay off. I did the goddamn push-up.
Scott, relax.
I'm going to ask, what is it, John? I'm going to ask everybody in this room if this guy did 17 push-ups. I'm not trying to win. I never will ever back out on a bet.
Howard?
Yeah, Debbie Gibson.
Listen, now I agree those weren't.
They weren't regulation,
but the rules you gave.
No, they were supposed to.
The judge.
Supposed to be checked.
The judge.
His body wasn't even.
The rules you gave didn't say anything about knees or something.
He's supposed to touch his chest.
I have no microphone anymore. The judge, hold it. The judge
never touched.
The judge.
That's right.
I don't even care if his chest touched. The judge is saying the judge.
The whistle only blew once. Okay.
The judge is saying.
The whistle blew once.
He didn't do 19. The judge said he didn't do 17 push-ups. What is it?
Why?
Go ahead.
Hold on a second. Howard.
What?
But those weren't the
He was
push-ups.
touching down here. It should have been.
He was always.
I mean, he did a lot for what he did. He did unbelievable. You got to commend him on that. The guy did more than anybody ever thought he would do.
Right.
All right.
Whatever
he did, phenomenal.
Right.
All right. He did unbelievable, but he did touch his stomach about.
Listen, the reason I put up 10 grand, Radu. The reason I put up 10 grand. Hold on, Radu. I'm not a guy who welches on a bet. The reason I put up 10 grand. The reason I put up 10 grand is I said there was no way Scott the engineer in 6 weeks could do 17 push-ups where his chest hit the floor
And nothing else.
and did that.
Well, no, that's
his belly touched the floor.
He knew that. Come on.
Howard, can I say one thing?
Look at the push-ups. Look at the push-ups on the monitor. His arms barely moved. His whole body didn't move.
That's what he was supposed to be doing. That's what he was supposed to be doing.
Look at the tape.
Look at the tape.
No.
I don't need to see this.
It's his stomach hitting the floor.
His stomach. He's supposed to touch his chest.
Ronnie, what did he do?
His stomach is hitting the floor.
Of course.
Howard.
Chest did touch. Okay.
He did great. No,
He did great, but he didn't do 17 push-ups.
Look at. It's not even touching.
It's not even touching.
Dean, what were you doing? It's not even touching.
Dean, he's not even touching. You're not even touching.
That's the only time he touched, when he collapsed.
Yeah.
Oh, Howard, listen. I have Scott here. Let me
I feel bad. Hey. I feel bad for Scott. I think Scott worked hard.
I feel bad for you. You're welching on the bet.
No, I'm not.
Come on, man. Let's do it.
Let's do what?
Let's do what?
Let's do what? What do you want to do?
Relax. Hold it. Now, wait a minute.
Let's do
1
what?
second. Howard.
Are you out of your mind?
Howard, hold on.
Oh, you're out of your mind.
Why? I don't think
Calm
you did
down.
it.
You have a heart attack.
You didn't do it.
The judge does. You don't decide.
The judge says no.
The judge said 19 right now. 19. You're gonna have a heart
He did not.
Scott, calm down, everyone.
Dean, did he do
Listen.
it? If he did it, hold on. Scott, if
Can
he
I
did
tell
it,
you a problem?
Scott,
Can I
if he
please say
tells
the
me,
problem?
no, get out of here, Dominic. Give up the microphone. Or I'm going to throw you out of here.
Hey,
Scott. If Dean says you did it, I'll pay you right now.
He blew the whistle once.
Dean, did he do 17 push-ups?
Did I touch your hand 17 times?
Calm down. I have to clarify something.
No. Did I touch your hand 17 times?
There was something
with your belly.
Yes, your chest was supposed
Wait
to
a minute.
touch the
It was not
floor,
under his
your
belly.
Look
It
at
was
him.
under his mid-chest.
Fine.
Did
he do the 17 push-ups or not?
If you are going, Dean, come on. Listen. Howard, can you say one thing, Howard? The last push-up, he didn't get up the whole way.
I don't care. I only go by Dean. If Dean tells me,
if you're willing to count,
I want to know if he did the 17 push-ups under the rules.
He didn't count them. He touched my hand. He touched my hand at the when he hit it with his mid chest. So if you want to count,
where was your hand?
my hand was right above his stomach.
So are you telling me he did it 17 times?
Wait a second.
If you're going to accept his mid chest.
I tell you something.
Howard, hold on. Can I rephrase the question for Dean very quickly?
Wait. What are you saying? What are you
This
saying?
is completely ridiculous. Look at the tape. He didn't even do one good push-up.
I know he didn't do one good push-up.
I was looking at Dean. He didn't hit his hand
But
once.
he wants to think he did.
Look at the tape. Look at the tape.
No.
He's hitting Dean's hand with his stomach. With his stomach.
Look at it.
Not his chest.
Talking
Are
air.
you kidding? Look at
Howard, we agreed. Wait a second. We agreed that these push-ups would be.
Hold it. Here's Dominic. Go ahead.
Look at the tape. Scott, calm down for 1 minute.
Yeah, Scott, I'm not trying to rip you
Scott,
off.
Nobody wants to rip you off, and I'll give you the 5 whether you did or not.
I'll give it to you. I'll give it to you anyway. I'm not looking.
But these weren't 17 push-ups.
You didn't do it.
Please.
I don't have
You'll
to
see
look.
your
Look at that.
Scott.
You are down on the ground.
Where's the hand?
Look at that.
What's the matter with you?
Push-ups.
Come on, get on my back and I'll do it with you.
Howard,
Hey, Scott.
please, please let me say something.
No, let me say
Please.
one thing.
Quiet, everybody. Quiet.
How about
say
a
one thing.
rematch?
Not good.
Scott,
bad.
let me say one thing. You're a loser.
Yeah.
Look at this.
And you
Look
lost.
at that.
Oh, wait.
Look at that. Look
Howard,
at that.
he's not doing a push-up.
Hold
That's
on.
not
A
push-up.
regulation push-up is with a straight back. A straight back. Let me ask you guys a question. Here's what I do. If a guy came into your gym, right, and you say, I want you to do push-ups,
You didn't even do
would you
one
accept
push-up.
that as a push-up? You're a trainer now, right? A guy comes in, you want him to get built up. Do you accept that as a good push-up as a trainer?
Well,
Tell the truth, please.
Absolutely the truth. The important thing that we have to have in consideration his particularities of his body. His body is very big.
we don't take
Listen. Excuse me. I would like to explain something here. It's explaining something here.
Listen to me.
Ragu, he didn't even do one.
Your
good
own
one.
trainer is saying you didn't do it.
Yeah.
That I'm saying
You're
something.
saying it.
I didn't say he didn't do it.
You're saying
I'm
for his
saying-
body, he did it.
No.
Howard, I have a suggestion. Hold on.
Go ahead,
Listen,
Dominic.
Hold on. Here's the answer. The problem is, quiet!
Just talk.
The problem with this is actually the ref. Because the ref should have been blowing the whistle every time his chest didn't hit.
He blew.
Now, I think a fair resolution is to let Scott go out and relax for 20 minutes and try again.
No, he can't do
the
that.
ref's fault.
No.
It's not Scott. The ref should have been blowing that whistle.
We questioned about the legs. Dean was so busy with his hand on the floor, he couldn't watch his legs. His legs were on the ground.
First of all, there was so much yelling in here. If the guy was saying anything, you couldn't hear him.
Dean had his hand in the wrong place.
I could see everything from there.
You guys entrusted
Let me just tell you.
blow the whistle.
I'm not looking to rip you
You
off.
want to steal our money?
I agree.
That's
I
fine.
agree.
You wanna steal
What do you
our money?
agree?
That's fine.
I agree. The rules were the rules. The rules didn't say anything about straight back. The rules didn't say anything about
I'm not
what
even.
if.
Hold it. I'm
What
not
if
even.
the stomach?
Deborah.
I was here for the rules.
I'm not even complaining. I don't even care if his back
But
was
you're
straight or
right.
not.
Dean clocked. What did you clock? 19 even?
The whole purpose of saying his chest only.
That's not fair. This guy's going to need psychiatric treatment after this.
I asked
Bringing him
Dean.
up, putting him down.
The problem is Dean.
I asked Dean, did he do the push-ups, and he said no.
But the first time he said yes.
He said no. He never once said yes.
The whistle, and we all
question to Dean should be, how many times did I hit his hand?
When the whistle was blown, but he didn't stop. He
Did
kept
Scott
going.
do 17 regulation push-ups?
Regulation?
Yes.
No.
Wait.
Regulation.
Who's regulations? A regulation push-up, Howard, is to the hand, the fist, not the hand. First of all.
Okay.
All right?
Oh, my God.
Regulation push-up the way we set up the rules.
All right. The rule was touching
Get
your
the
hand.
microphone. Get on the microphone.
Let me tell you. He touched my hand.
Okay.
I will have to look at the tape again. I have to be honest. You want me to make it? Hold on. I have to.
Go back and look at the tape.
I will look at the tape. If there's
No tape.
I have to say, Scott got on the ground and he started moving. The bottom part of his
That's what I was
chest.
gonna say.
Okay. His bottom
That's what I was
started
gonna
going. Now, once he started going and hitting my hand,
He was hitting it with your stomach.
But that was where your hand was.
Wait, let him finish. Let him finish. Go ahead.
the top part of his stomach, the bottom of his chest.
You look at the tape.
But that
Now,
was where his
looking
hand
at
was
the tape,
preset. So
being where I was.
Touched your hand. That's the point.
All right.
We said touch your hand with the chest, Scott.
Let me.
Wherever his hand was. What do you want me to do? His hand was right there.
He did whatever he told him to do. I don't have any problem with that. I'm asking him, did he do 17 push-ups the way we set up the rules?
Look at those. Touch your hand 17 times.
No.
Those were the rules.
Wait, you said
He didn't.
Yes,
Those were the rules.
he
He
did.
blew the
With
whistle.
your chest,
But you also
Scott.
have to keep your back straight.
Who said?
We said it.
No, never said it.
I don't care about your
The
back.
only condition was touch the hand on the floor.
No, it wasn't.
I don't-
Get your legs up on a push-up.
Howard Dean was not. I got to say something, Howard. Dean
I
was
don't
not-
care about your back.
Dean was not in a position as a judge to see everything. He
He
just wasn't.
is the judge. Let him go back and watch the
I'm saying
tape.
he really needs to watch the tape. It's the
Let me
truth.
watch it. I mean,
Dean, go watch the tape.
his legs were on
I
the
will watch
ground
the
and he was
tape.
pushing his.
I will
upper
watch the
body.
tape and make a judgment there.
Hold it. Hold it. All right, hold it. When we come back,
How would I have the solution?
hold it. I didn't ask you.
I'm sorry, one more.
No.
Let's pay
Hold
the
it.
money, but he still
No,
has to walk
hold it.
nude.
Howard, if you knew the work that this guy put into it to get to where he did,
Hold it. Hold
I mean,
it.
it's unbelievable.
Hold it. It is unbelievable.
Deserves to win.
Is that great? Is that great?
Dean will go during the commercial. Look at the tape. After you look at the tape, come back after the commercial. Tell me whether he did 17 push-ups.
No tape.
Well, then we'll never resolve it. Let him be the judge.
He is the judge, and he couldn't watch everything, and Scott was moving.
Pay him, but he walks nude.
This is the judge you guys.
Now, what we'll do is, when we come back, we're going to clear the room out.
We're going to watch the tape with the judge.
No, Dean is going to watch the tape now. Come back. Scott will be in the room with the two of us.
And bodyguards around him?
Yeah. And we'll get the decision of the judge.
All right.
See.
He's touching. In your opinion, well, let's let it finish. Let's let it
Let
finish.
him watch him first.
Okay. First, why don't you tell me what your decision is?
This is my decision, and I'll tell you why. Maybe there were several stipulations that were not covered before we went, but my hand was placed in a specific position. Whether that's controversial or not, I put it there. It was not his stomach, per se, that was hitting me. It was the middle of his chest, his lower chest. Okay? He hit my hand 18 times. Once it skipped, and one I didn't count.
Okay.
Okay? So, on that basis, the fact that he hit my hand and he knew going down that he could not come up unless he hit my hand, I have to say he did the push-ups.
Okay. So, I just want to ask you one more question. Based on the fact that you had to watch, you were really in charge of watching his chest, if you were able to step back and look at them, in other words, say there was another judge that was just doing the chest
Right.
and you were just looking at them as a push-up, how would you have ruled on it? Based on our rules.
As a push-up, it's not a quality push-up, but what would need... No, it's not. It is not a quality push-up. But the problem is, we did not say that the top, where his pecs are, had to hit the floor. We said his chest.
So
that's where...
So you're saying that you had your hand under his chest, and his chest hit your hand 18 times for you.
I am saying, for me, his chest hit my hand.
All right, well, I'll be back to bring in a couple of minutes.
Okay.
All right, why don't you bring in...
Let's bring Dean in,
Bring
guys.
in the dean.
Yeah,
bring in the
Dean.
ref.
Bring in the dean. This is a joke.
I knew this would be a debacle.
Yeah, this is
Because
crazy.
Scott knew all along what kind of push-ups he needed to do. This was $31,000. This wasn't $50.
Yeah, I'm not
where you
betting-
get up off the floor and do anything you can.
Yeah, and you can bring Scott in if he can control. You know, Scott was challenging me to a fist fight.
He was going to hit me, I think.
He was going to hit Robin, and I'm like, dude, no offense, I got
went over to one of the
31,000.
guys who's working here today. I said, "Would you please protect us from Scott?"
I'm not allowed to say he didn't do it.
No, he gets violent.
The ref said 4 times he didn't do it. 4 times.
Ugh.
4 times the ref said he didn't do it.
Well, let's see what Dean has to say.
And I'm supposed to say, oh, you did it.
And let's hand him over money.
4 times the ref says you didn't do it, and then I'm supposed to go, okay, you did it. Here's $31,000. I'm supposed to, and Scott, because Scott yells and he's upset.
Right.
I'm calm.
And he's
All right,
got
good.
these trainers screaming.
Yeah, no offense. Radu is screaming that you did 7. He's yelling as you're doing these push-ups. No, he can't.
Nobody said we were going to have that. Dean needed to concentrate, and there was all this screaming carrying around.
All right, what were you
will
able
say-
to do?
I will
The only way to get to the bottom is at least leave it in one person's hands.
Yes.
Okay. I will say that there were a lot of things that weren't stipulated before that should have, with the benefit of hindsight.
Hey, you know what? Let me say one thing to you, Scott, just so you know this. And this isn't me saying it. Some guy called up. He says, I was listening to the show before you guys went on vacation, and you guys talked about what a push-up was.
That's right.
Which we all agreed. And, of course your chest, one of the criteria is your chest has to touch the floor. Fine.
No, usually not.
But if you...
Not in a regular push-up.
This is the push-up we were
The
betting
stipulation,
on.
right? It was a different kind of push-up, so the stipulation was to touch the hand.
Right.
But that wasn't the only stipulation.
What were the
There was no other
stipulations?
stipulations.
Of course there was.
No legs on the ground. And that's
Well,
what-
yeah, but it had to be a push-up.
It was a push-up. I went down and I came up.
Push-up
That's a
is
push-up.
done with
No,
the
it was
arms.
it was an ass up and a belly up.
Yeah, and no going down.
Come on, Gary, give me 20.
I could. You want me to do it?
He could do. You want to give him 20 right now? Watch this, and Gary will do it.
Fine.
This is what a push-up's supposed to
All
look
right.
like. 1, 2.
Did you
He's
ever
not even
do
close to the
anything
floor,
like that?
though.
No, he's hitting the
hitting
floor.
the
His shirt is hitting the floor.
No, he is hitting the floor.
That's a push-up. I'm not going to do 20. I'm telling you what a push-up
I
is.
did. I went down to the hand and
No,
came
you
back
did
up.
not. You did not do anything close to that,
You're
Scott.
wrong.
Let's go to the ref.
Okay.
I touched the hand 17 times. That's
Shortly,
what I had
let me
to do.
say this before.
By the way,
it
you were
was
the-
hard. We should have had a professional.
Yeah, because
Okay?
well,
We
I
should
don't know
have had
what,
a-
I
That's
don't
what
know
I
if there
asked
is
for
one.
originally.
Who's
an
a
unbiased professional? But exactly.
Yeah.
But having reviewed the tape and considering where I put my hand, all right, it is my judgment that Scott did do the push-ups.
Now you're switching. You're saying he did. Do
Yes,
it. You said 4
I will
times he
admit.
did
I
it.
will admit. I floundered after the major decision because I had to watch the tape.
All right, I'll give him the money.
I had to.
then.
I,
give him the money.
listen.
By the way, which decision should I go by? This one or the one that you gave?
Oh, wait a
This
minute.
decision.
You wouldn't have said that to
This
him
decision.
if he said in
No,
your favor.
I'm going with it. I just
Okay.
said I'm going
Didn't
with
we
it.
say we're going to pay?
Yeah.
I'm paying.
If the
You know what?
Howard-
I'm going to tell you something.
Howard, I'm not in the
Scott,
military.
No
I'm
offense.
not- I'm
no
not-
offense. That was what we were looking for. We were looking for a push-up.
And you knew
never
that.
Did, you didn't
we
do
said
one.
perfect push-ups.
You didn't do a push-up.
I'm gonna say,
you're still a loser, and you never can do a push-up. No. You still can't.
See, I told you. He
You
voted
are.
yes.
Scott,
I
we'll give
told
you
you
the
you
money.
would still call
You know
me a
what?
loser, and you said no, I won't.
I don't know how
See,
Dean got to be.
you are not
are
true to
a
your
loser.
word.
You are a
You
loser.
You are a
You
Welsher.
would-
You
Wait
are
a
not
minute.
true to your word, Howard.
If I was a
Hold it.
Welsh, I wouldn't pay you.
We
That has
trusted
nothing to do with it, Howard.
All right,
We
then we'll pay.
trusted
You will
you,
not
Scott.
admit, though.
Have
I
you
did
seen
that.
it? Have you
You
seen it
didn't
yet?
do 'em.
Have you seen
Scott.
it yet?
I don't want to see it.
You shouldn't.
Yeah, you shouldn't.
No.
You
Scott.
shouldn't.
I'm not-
Okay, it'll
We
be heartbreaking.
trusted you to go by the rules.
And I did.
You
And
you
welched
did
on
it.
the bet,
I
But we'll
did.
give you the money
but
'cause
Dean
you're a
is
loser.
giving you
No, I'm not
credit
a
for
loser.
touching his hand, so
That's right.
you're going to get $31,000.
You got your
you
money.
did not do
That's
the
right.
push-ups you told us you were going to be able to do.
You got your money.
Right.
You got your money.
Okay.
The bottom line is, Dean is completely overwhelmed.
Right.
That's
the
why
one
he
that wanted
right.
him.
That,
Well,
Yeah, but you were supposed to be sitting there doing push-ups, not having a drum majorette team
You had
screaming.
Radu screaming 17, counting 17 when you didn't even do 2. Right. No offense.
Right, that's
you didn't do 2
Each
push-ups.
of those push-ups had to have some kind of quality control exercised on them, and you were
They've gotta be a
flying through
push-up.
them. Then when your legs were touching the ground, then when
They
he blew
never
the
touched
whistle,
the ground.
nobody ever stopped you.
Yeah. And no one could because Radu was screaming
That's
the whole
right.
time.
Right. You could have stopped me.
Yeah.
I'm
okay,
telling,
well,
I'm
I don't
telling
know
you,
how.
I said this on the air to Radu before, and I say
And
it
the
again.
other thing was you just steamrolled through them, and
That's
you didn't
right.
do it.
Radu knows that as a trainer, those are unacceptable push-ups if he's training someone.
Yeah, he's
he knows
giving you
that.
points
They
for a
weren't
bad
push-ups.
body.
No offense, they weren't push-ups.
He's giving you points for improvement, but that
Right.
wasn't the contest.
And you know what? All you want is the money anyway. You're not
No,
honorable.
no,
if
no.
you were honorable, you say I didn't do push-ups. You did the best. You did Scott push-ups.
I did the push-ups
Go ahead.
to the rules.
No, you didn't.
You should see Radu's reaction when you made the decision. He's all teary-eyed.
Teary-eyed. The guy should go back to Hungary or wherever
Right.
he's from.
I told you he would do it. By the way.
Romania.
Yeah, but he didn't do it.
I think he did.
The judge said 4 times he didn't do it
He did
beforehand.
better push-ups.
I have to say,
Howard,
I needed to
those
study
2
the tape.
push-ups he did and then failed were better than any of the ones he did today.
Yeah, because he had to do real push-ups.
Yeah.
Listen,
Radu had you come in and do something like you did a wave of some kind where you just
Right,
touched
your
your belly
body
to the
was
floor.
not coming up straight.
It's not a push-up. No offense. Did you lose weight? Yeah. Did you Did you try to get into shape? Yeah.
Yeah.
You
But
look
you did
worse.
not do 17
You look worse
push-ups.
than you ever did. You're all pale.
I look worse.
And you can't even do a push-up. You still
So-
can't do one.
You're so wrong.
Okay, whatever. And I'll
I
give
knew,
you the money.
I knew you would never admit.
Let me tell you
I
something.
told you that when
Robin and
said,
I-
That's why I said when I
Dude,
said it.
dude,
that
Robin
you'll still
and
call
I-
me a
All right,
loser. It's
Scott,
not going to change.
Do a real push-up now. You know what a
Robin,
real
please.
push-up is.
Let's
you
see
did
it.
not
Be
do
real,
any
Robin.
real push-ups.
Just look at the tape. Seriously, just go look
saw
at the tape.
some of the tape.
No, go look at all the tape by
Look at
yourself
the tape.
alone.
We've
Look at
been
the
taping
tape,
these
and
for the
then
last
you know
week.
because you're desperate for money, we'll give it to you. But look at the tape, and if you were a man, you come back and say, you know what, I didn't do it.
We've been
I didn't do
taping
it.
me for the last week. I know.
And what Dean is seeing on the tape when he just went in the room, I think Dean might be drinking right now. I don't know what Dean saw.
What I have to say,
Dean's insane.
I'm making.
You saw a push-up there?
Wait
You saw
a minute.
this
Wait a minute.
is a push-up?
That's not the question, Howard. This is what Dean's going by. Dean didn't ask if you saw a push-up. Dean asked.
Dean had to look at a couple of things.
But he had
to make sure it was a push-up.
He said by your criteria of Scott touching the chest that's what
Well,
he
that's
did
one of the
without his
criteria.
legs.
There's about 20 criteria
But I'm
to a
not-
push-up.
I
It's
know.
like if you asked me to go on the floor.
Now look, see the legs are hitting the floor right there.
That's not a push-up.
Your legs are on the floor, Scott.
No,
Look at you. Look at how you're bending. Look at how you're bending.
My legs never. My legs never
Coming
touched the
up, his
floor.
legs are not straight. He's coming up
My
in
legs never touched
in-
the floor, though.
Your
in
chest is nowhere
stages.
near.
He's
That is not
supposed
a
to go
push-up.
straight
My
up.
legs- that was a push-up.
That is not a
That is
push-up.
not a push-up.
That is not a
And
push-up.
where's his chest? His chest is not on the floor.
If you could see the angle I was at, his knees are on the floor.
But his
Knees never
chest
touched.
isn't even on the floor. That's his stomach now
My
hitting your
knees
hand,
never
Dean.
touched.
Where's you're
I'm
nowhere
sorry.
near the floor
I'll
with your
give you.
chest.
I'll give you 10.
My knees never touched.
10.
Yeah.
Whatever.
I'll give you 10, and I'm lenient.
I would agree with that.
My knees never touched.
Fred, do you think the guy did a push-up?
Absolutely not. And I'm going to pay Scott. But quite honestly,
my knees never touched.
if we were probably to go back to the
And
video,
by the way,
to the audio tape,
the guy counting there on the machine is not Dean.
It's Radu.
Yeah, but Dean was clicking away there.
Listen.
No.
Dean was clicking away.
I will take the brunt of this. This
Yeah,
was
but
my
you're not
decision.
paying.
Yeah, you're not paying.
I know. I am not paying.
I got to pay. I got to pay a guy who didn't do 2 push-ups. But you know what?
I know.
Robin and
I'm
I
not
said.
paying, but
Robin and I said with the bet, we said, look, let's offer Scott a lot of money because he's going to die soon. And we
right.
said,
No
we
way.
said,
At least we
there's
got
only,
him.
Yeah. And this is what Robin and I had a discussion about this in private that I never told you about. I said, you know what? Scott finally quit smoking.
That's right.
I said,
That's
let's
right.
put up a lot of money. He might go work
That's
out.
the only way he's going to do it.
So so it was never money. We're happy to see you get the money.
I was the one that.
It's just that don't
initiated
be
it.
proud of yourself that you did push-ups.
I
You
was
did
the
it.
one. I'm not. I did.
You did.
I'm not the one that initiated. I mean, I initiated the bet.
Yes.
I knew I could do it, and I did it, and I worked my ass off to get to this.
You worked your ass
Well,
off,
I
but
hope
you
you
didn't do it.
continue.
I will continue
You
because I
didn't
feel
do it.
good.
You
Because
didn't
maybe
do it.
one
I
of
look
these
great,
days you'll
and
be
I
able to
did
do
it.
17 push-ups.
You haven't done 17
With you on my
push-ups.
back.
And I will write you a check for 10 grand, as I think Robin will.
Oh, absolutely.
Okay.
All right.
Nobody invited you in.
Go ahead, Ralph.
Dean, let me just ask you one question. When you went and you reviewed the tape,
Dean's on drugs. I'm
He
convinced.
doesn't know what a
was your
push-up
criteria
is.
if you were reviewing? Were you looking at his legs? Wasn't that one of the things you were supposed to
I
look
was
for?
looking
the
at-
chest and his
Did you look to
legs?
see if he was doing a push-up?
Listen.
You think that's a push-up?
Yeah, that is not a push-up.
I don't even see him touching your hand. I mean,
no. It was
On his belly.
It was touching.
Did I say to put your hand by his chest?
Wasn't my
Wait a minute.
You know
no,
what?
it
Dean's
was
got
his
this idea about mid-chest, but Scott's chest wasn't even going on the
The
ground.
point is.
Did you look at his legs?
If it's a fault on my behalf on where my hand was.
Yeah, so pay me 31 grand,
Dean,
and
but
this is
you're
your
looking
fault.
at it's not the hand. Weren't you supposed to also judge where
his
legs
chest
were,
was?
what his body form was?
Don't you have to do a
his
push-up?
legs fell. His legs fell at the end. His
Oh, they
legs
did. So
not-
then why is he?
Then
Then why
why
am
are
I
you
paying
counting
him?
those?
No, after
At the
he had
end,
done
look at that,
17
look at
push-ups.
that.
Oh, okay.
Please. Dean, you're incredible.
It is not. Listen.
Gary
there
did a
needed
right
to be.
push-up. That's not a right.
Why is he doing that, Dean, if his legs are up off the ground? Why is he doing that?
his legs did not hit the ground.
He's flailing around.
Dean, you can't see that if you look at your face, Dean. You're never looking at it. I'm just saying.
Then if it was out of my, if it was
Right.
out of my
All right.
sight,
You know what? I'm going to end the discussion.
Listen,
Scott,
Look at that. He's practically on his knees.
Scott is going to get $31,000, and you can see the smile on his face. He's so happy.
Yeah, because he's a loser, and he would take your
And
money
Dean-
whether he did something or
Dean,
not.
no offense. I mean, I don't know what you're dreaming about. There isn't a person in this room who thinks he did it except his friends.
I have to make the decision.
Rob, did you have any money on this?
Judge.
No, 'cause if I did, I wouldn't pay.
I know.
I absolutely.
I'm really
wouldn't.
afraid about
I know.
not paying, but I'll
You're
have
crazy
to.
to pay.
I have to pay, but I shouldn't.
The guy didn't do 17 push-ups. He didn't do 2 good ones.
That's not true.
Even the guys in the E room are going, well, by the rules. See, if you got to spell every stupid thing out,
It's got to be a push-up.
It's got to be qualified. It's not a push-up.
People know what a push-up is.
By the rules, he did a push-up. But what do you mean?
That is,
Where's the push-up?
There's all kinds of push-ups.
And Dean went to review it to make a worse decision.
Yeah.
All right.
I'll
When
pay
you go
you.
down and you come up, that's a
I'll
push-up.
pay you.
That's not a push-up.
That's a up, down, up, down.
No, the idea of a
17
push-up
times.
is you use your arms to
Down,
lift your
my arms
body
go up.
off the
See?
floor
Down,
in one
down,
motion,
up.
Scott.
Down,
Not the
up.
stages
Now, wait, what's
that
this
you're
next number?
doing. This is a
Boom.
twofold,
No push-up.
two-part push-up.
No push-up. No
His
push-up.
chest is not on the floor there,
It's
Dean.
bowed. Your whole body is bowed.
Belly. This is your chest.
All right. We're going to stop the discussion.
He's not even near your
Wait, Ronnie wants to say something. Go ahead.
Come here.
Go. You got to get on the mic. What?
I want you to watch the clicker when you do it again.
Yeah.
I want you to count.
A clicker. The clicker skipped it at one point.
One was disqualified,
But I-
and the
I
last
saw
one he
that.
didn't do.
Right.
So there's only 16.
I know. He didn't do 17 push-ups.
Count them. Recount the clicker. Go
ahead. Let's see.
Oh, here we go again.
Here we go.
We still don't have a
Gary, count out loud.
Wait, he already reviewed it.
Have Gary.
Here we go.
I got nothing else to say.
Yeah, I know. Get out of the
Now
room
he's
while you
running out
can.
of the room.
Yeah,
One.
One,
Two,
two,
3,
three,
4,
four,
5, 6, 7, 8.
Look, they just jumped to 9.
9.
Okay,
Okay, that's
right.
9. That's 9. Hold on. That's 9. He's resting. Okay, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17.
See?
That's not one.
I have to.
17 and 1 was discounted.
Yeah, so it's
1 was
16.
discounted. 16 push-ups. End of sentence. He didn't even do 17.
No question. He didn't even do 17 bad ones.
Thank you, Ronnie.
So do we pay him?
The
No, I'm so
clicker, hold on. The clicker says 19.
Uh-huh.
He did 16 because you said 1 was
He did
disqualified.
17 and then 1 was disqualified.
1 was disqualified. Am I correct?
That's true.
Yeah.
One was disqualified.
16.
Guy did 16 push-ups. End of sentence.
Yeah. All right. All right.
What did I say? He did
listen,
16?
Why do I have to pay him 10 grand?
Listen.
You don't.
Why do I have to pay him 10 grand?
Listen.
Because he's a baby.
Because he's a baby, and you
Yeah.
know what he's doing? He's just going around pouting.
That's right. He'll sulk if we don't.
I have to tell you,
Why do I have to be forced to pay him
I
10?
have to tell you, I was totally in favor of paying him, but I just counted again. It is 16 push-ups.
All right.
I'm sorry.
If that's
You have to
Listen,
go out and
listen,
count
listen.
again now. You
I-
count. Hey,
Oh,
can I
okay.
ask you a question?
Yeah.
Do you have any IQ at all? What's going on? You're missing
Listen,
it all. Go out and count it properly.
Okay.
I don't care about the money. I'm going to give it to him anyway. I love him, but it's not
I had
right.
to.
Did you
I
see
know.
that
I have
count
to make.
just
I
then?
had to. If he wherever my.
I mean, I don't want my
hand,
audience thinking
if
I'm
it's-
welching, but the guy did 16 push-ups. What? Even by the
I want
by the
you,
loose
the ref,
definition.
to count right now.
If
We'll
we
play
counted what
together.
he did.
Those microphones don't work. What'd you say?
We have an impartial man standing here. He was the one who picked it out.
Right.
He
Yeah.
saw that he only did 16 on the
Right.
counter.
I know.
Wow.
Well, let the ref count it out one more time. It's your decision. But and it's not fair. We don't want to welch, especially Howard and Robin. We
I
don't.
know, I know,
But I want
I
you
understand.
to count this. The last one was not good. You clicked it wrong. The clicker bounced twice.
Hey, let Scott count him, and then
Play
tell
it
me if I
against
should
the
pay
team.
him.
Count them and see where we
Bring
are.
Scott in.
Count it. Discount 2. You have to discount 2.
He's saying I did 19.
See, he wants the money regardless.
Regardless, he just wants to be
He
paid.
wants the money regardless.
He just wants to be paid.
Not only does he not get the money, he's supposed to be outside naked now.
I know, and I don't get anything. I'm supposed to have $1,000, and he's supposed to be naked in front of my audience.
Scott's got his crown on and he wants to do a victory walk, and we have cameras down
Is
there.
he nude?
He should be naked.
Yeah, you
you
should
know,
be walking
really,
naked.
this
No
stinks.
victory walk.
Scott and Radu want to come in here and hold a press conference before they do their victory march.
Oh, get out of here.
Get out of
You know
here.
what? I'm sick of this Radu.
Why don't you make
and all
Radu
of these
count?
other
Yeah.
wacky Romanian strong arm guys.
Let Radu count.
Yeah, all right, let's have Radu count.
Yeah, let him. Seriously, if Scott was smart, he'd just shut up and
I know.
take the money.
Yeah,
and then just
because
leave
you know
it.
what? Now I'm thinking of not paying.
Right.
Now I don't blame you.
He's
to tell
like
you the truth.
OJ now. He's
Yeah.
laughing at us.
Yeah, he's laughing at it.
Let Radu count.
I'm paying him because I'm being pressured into it.
Why don't you put a phone poll up during the E show and let people call in and vote?
Ah, please.
Yeah, forget it. They didn't see it.
I'm gonna pay,
during
but
the
I'm
E
gonna
show
beat
when
up
they
Dean.
show it.
You're gonna beat him,
Listen,
Dean.
Hey, if
That
I'll
makes you
take
feel
it.
better. We can do it.
Dean.
Yeah, it does make me. Because
Dean
it's
wasn't
true.
even
I wasn't
watching.
Listen.
Dean,
I
you
wasn't.
failed.
I wasn't fit to do this. I thought it was going to be a
Dean,
lot
you're
easier.
floundering.
I know. I'm floundering.
Dean, if you're not fit to count 17 push-ups, you're not fit for much. Yeah.
This reminds me of those soccer matches in Brazil where you have to get like armed guards to walk the referee out.
Oh God!
Where is Scott?
Dean is crumbling.
What's going on? No.
What's happening now?
Check. Radu's coming in with 27 guys. Hey, Radu.
Hello.
First of all,
Hello again.
not only did the guy not do 17 push-ups,
yes,
but don't be rubbing my face into it, going around saying he did it when we just counted and he only did 16 bad things.
I would like to count, okay?
So, Scott, you're going to go around with a crown on your head. You're out of your mind. You're out of your freaking
crown,
mind.
I had no idea.
You didn't even do it.
He handed me the crown.
You're getting
I had no
paid
idea.
because
I don't want a crown.
you're getting paid because we feel bad
I
for
did
you.
what I had to do, and that was it.
Right.
Radu, you want to make the count, and let's see if you're a fair person.
Tell you what, Radu, we'll keep it up to you.
count.
Remember, one push-up was disqualified by the judge.
I know that.
All right, let's
the
count.
15 push-ups, I think.
Let's count. We're supposed to be 17.
Where are we starting?
Start from the beginning. Here we are at 0.
Okay.
All right, here we go. Count.
This
Now.
is 1, 2, 3.
Wait, whoa. 3.
No, a push-up is
Wait,
up and
start
down.
from the beginning. Wait, start from the beginning of the tape.
Go back, please.
You're counting.
Wait. We have to establish a little bit what we are talking about.
Down and up is one.
Just count every time he hits his hand. 1.
Exactly. But no, wait a minute.
Stop. Stop the tape.
Stop the tape, please.
Yeah.
Okay. What we have to really establish here, what we're counting. I'm not going to be a counter of the quality, but I'm going to count the actual movement of going up and down.
Yes.
That was the referee duty to count the quality.
Count them for me.
So I'll count from the beginning.
So how
let's
with a
count
touch is down and up.
Yeah, every time he touches down.
And up.
No,
Sir,
count. Let the
the
red
only
do
thing
count.
we are having here to count, and we establish the rule of counting.
Is when he touches the button.
Is going down. No, not touching. Going down and up and down.
Down
up
and
and
up.
down.
Good.
I'm not counting anything else. That's the judge.
All right, count.
Count to say.
And how many
count
times
or
did I
not.
touch the
Ready,
hand?
Set,
And
go.
up.
How did I-
I'm
count.
not looking at the counter.
Fine,
I'm looking
count.
at the body. Go.
Count.
And go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Stops.
It's just 10 on the count.
That's
Okay.
a problem.
Oh,
10,
right.
11, 12, 13, 14. I think this one is discounted. 15, 16, 17.
That's it. Then he
That's
stopped.
it.
Then he
You
stopped.
see,
And there's one disqualified, so
One
it's 16
He
push-ups.
did 16 push-ups. One was disqualified.
I went up on the last one.
No,
and then
you
I came-
didn't.
Radu
No.
didn't even count
Someone's got a
that.
lock, though.
Radu.
No, it's not the locking,
It's
but
16.
the
Right.
up and
It's
down
16
motion.
push-ups.
The
I
touching.
can count 16
Not only were they
push-ups.
bad.
Listen,
No,
I
wait,
blew the
wait,
whistle
wait,
once.
wait.
Wait.
Excuse me, you didn't hear what Radu just said. He
I mean-
said I counted 16.
Right.
He
Okay.
said,
I mean,
Listen.
17.
One disqualified.
One disqualified.
Okay. Okay. You know what?
I
You know what?
did not count during
There it is.
When I-
the guy did
event.
16. Dean, he did 16
listen,
push-ups, and you're
listen,
telling me
listen.
I
I'd hate to.
give the guy 10
Okay.
grand?
Okay. Hold on. Hold on.
And no
Touched his hand,
offense.
17
No. I couldn't properly make the decision before. I didn't have the sound. I forgot when I blew the whistle. You're right. I blew the whistle once.
Yeah.
I did not count a push-up.
I'm not sure they're trying to beat
if
the
I'm-
guy.
If I know. If I listen, I hate to keep reneging on my decision, but if that's you proved it to me, I was wrong.
Wrong what?
If I listen,
All right, listen to me.
you're right. I
touched the hand
counted a
17
push-up.
times.
Like a weather vane.
I will give Scott.
I know.
I'm going
What
to
do
pay.
you want?
I'm going to pay Scott, but just tell me he didn't do it. That's what I want to know.
That's
if he
right.
did or if he didn't
not
do it.
complete the
Looking at the
contest.
tape now, I have to
Come
say
on,
he
you're
did not
twisting
do
his head
17.
around now.
Twisting his head. Radu just
Radu
counted.
said-
He's an
Your
honest guy.
trainer says you're
Radu, how many times did I go down and touch his hand?
You went for 17 times.
And you got-
at
And one
least,
was
yeah.
disqualified.
And one was
Yeah, but-
disqualified.
but-
I did
was
18 and one was
What-
disqualified.
There was
Yeah.
once that he
17.
did not. Once
You're
he
talking
did
to
not.
many people in the same time.
Well, I agree with that.
What I think is happening when we had that stop, accidentally the referee touched that
All right,
trigger.
let me end the
and
show.
we ended.
For my decision, Robin,
I'm
you don't
paying, I'm
Oh, you
paying.
are paying. Okay, I will pay you, Scott,
Because
and Robin
he's a
will pay
whiner.
you.
No, it's not because
it's up to
a
everyone's
whiner.
individual decision. Dean knows you didn't do it. Everyone knows you didn't do it. Radu knows you didn't do it.
You're
all right?
a loser, baby.
But you made a lot of money today. You made a lot of money because we'd give you the money anyway, and that was a decision all the time. We knew you couldn't do it. What is
I believe that
you did the best you could with him. What is
well,
it?
No, he improved greatly.
He improved greatly. He did. You did a great job, but he didn't do 17 push-ups. He didn't come close.
I don't understand why you're paying him.
Because I'm in a bad situation. Because I'm Howard
That's
Stern.
right.
I'm on the radio.
We lose if we don't pay.
Right.
But Radu here is saying he did 16. He just counted to 16.
It has nothing to do with what's
He counted
right.
17, and he knows the ref.
Listen,
Why don't you at
I am
least-
saying
why
right
don't you
now,
at
you're
least
right.
Do a rematch.
No.
At least.
No.
At
Listen.
least.
Because Scott can't handle it.
Right.
Scott wants 31,000. You don't understand. This is Scott's dream.
Listen, I know you. You probably
He just wants money. I'd give him the money anyway, because I'd helped him in the past
And
when he
that
had
would-
his disco business. I don't care about the money.
Well, I'm
I
gonna
have
pay-
I just want everyone to know that he's a loser and he couldn't do it.
That's right.
Well, I'm
But
gonna,
I think we are missing out something very important.
No.
He's the
What's
guy that
that,
started
Radu?
with the nothing,
Right.
and it came up to 17
We all know that.
push-up,
We agree
one
that
disqualified.
he
You call it.
improved.
But
I consider
Radu, it's $31,000 a lot of money to you?
it's a lot of money.
I don't want to have to pay
Absolutely true.
$31,000 to a guy who didn't do his bet. He didn't do it.
Yeah,
And if
well,
he was a man,
there's-
he'd say, you know what, I didn't do it. There was a lot of contention here, and we call it even Steven. You know what he got out of it? He got in shape, he met you, and he learned how to get in shape. He wants to take $31,000, and he did 16 bad push-ups.
I will take a rematch sometime, and
he'll take the money because he's a loser, and losers can only get money through cheating.
No, but we like to have a fair.
Well, you want a fair one, then do it again.
Well, right now,
And let Dean count.
Emotionally, right now,
we got to get somebody besides Dean.
No. I am not doing it.
Right.
I am not doing
Let
it.
anybody count.
No,
do it
Where's
again.
that retarded guy? He could probably do better.
Let the retarded guy do it.
I can put my hand down.
And he can't do it. Well, I don't trust anymore.
Well, why? I mean,
I would
fair.
trust
I mean,
him.
You think those are push-ups? You're
Yeah,
insane.
and you
My
think Scott's
integrity is
belly,
that-
his knees, whatever touches the floor.
Right.
I think I will hold my breath in criticizing a push-up if you don't know how to do one, lady, please.
Hey, Raghu, he didn't do. He
No,
didn't do
my name is
five.
Radu
he didn't,
by
he
a
didn't
chance,
do
even though you are
five good
12.
push-ups.
He did.
He didn't even do 5 good
According to
push-ups.
what rule?
According to what anybody who
what
knows
rule?
a push-up.
To anybody who's ever seen a push-up.
Well,
You do a push-up.
Radu, let me
I
see
know
you
how
do
to
a push-up. I know
how
you've
to do
never
it.
done
It's
a
not the
push-up the way
issue.
Scott did
It's
it.
not the
That is
issue of
the
how
issue.
I
Come
do
on,
it.
be a man about it. Admit it. He did lame push-ups and he didn't even
She
do
did the-
17 lame push-ups.
Not
Come
lame.
on.
I wouldn't say they are lame. They're a little bit
He's
different.
taking the money because he's a loser, and it's the only way he can get money. And you know it, Scott. You did 16 bad.
I touched the hand
I'm not even
17
going to call
times.
push-ups. Okay, you touched the hand.
That's
17
right.
times. Even though he disqualified one of your push-ups, you're still saying they're
You
good.
did it.
It's your rules. Everything's out the window. What we talked about, and you did it. You're going to say you did it.
You know,
You're still going to
He
walk
changed
around
his
town.
mind 5 times, Howard.
That I know, but I'm telling you, I just counted on the
Maybe
tape.
one of the
You did
maybe the
16.
Did you see even
disqualification
your
wasn't a
own
disqualification.
trainer?
How do we know?
Your
I got a feeling he
trainer
wanted. I got a feeling
said
he
you
tried
only
to
did
disqualify
16.
you a
We
million
needed 3
times.
judges.
What?
We needed 3 judges.
3 judges.
Absolutely true. You are right about that.
Wrong. We needed one
Want
judge
to
who knew
count,
what he was
need to
doing.
get rid of
touch and want
Radu.
to look at the other legs too.
That's true.
That's true. That's supposed
Right.
to be done from the beginning. I don't know why it wasn't.
I say he did do 16 push-ups that are satisfactory if that was the number
Fine.
to win the bet.
Fine. You like what he did there?
No,
That's 16.
I don't like what he did.
Fine.
But he put
Let's
his
call
hand
those
in the wrong place.
Fine.
It's only 16.
He
But
still
it's
only did
16.
16.
Even
That
if
I
he did
agree.
them perfect, there's only 16.
Wait a minute. The counter was off 1, so it said
That's true.
19.
No, you're counting now.
It said
Count him
Count
now.
him again.
We'll do it again for you on TV.
Why are
right
you
now.
looking at the thing? You can see how many times you go
can
up and
count.
down.
You can count. And I'll tell
I
you
don't wanna
something
see
else.
it again.
In
I don't
fairness,
Yeah, you don't want to be confronted with the truth.
all right. But in
If you had really done it, you would want to
Look,
see it
look.
over and over again.
He's
You'd be
leaving
proud
like
of
a
it.
baby.
Scott, I told you. Luke told you. Here is Luke. We all told you you can do it, and you did it. Be proud of it, and man, nothing else can stop you from now. You are not a loser. You are a winner for the rest of your life.
I touched that hand 18 times. Let me tell you something.
Let me tell you something. When you stand up from there, you said he did push-ups except one. He did 19 push-ups except one. It's your words, and we can put back the tape.
I'll tell you why I said that. At the moment, because then afterwards people were telling me his legs were buckling.
You cannot change
And
your
I had
mind.
to
You are a
watch the-
referee.
Listen,
My man, you
Let
are
me
a-
explain something to you.
you are a judge.
acknowledge that. I acknowledge that.
You have no reason to explain me.
Listen, I acknowledge that, and I apologize. I was put in a position that were beyond
Dean,
my
wait,
abilities.
Dean, I know,
okay,
but Dean, they changed
Scott,
the rules on you. You know they changed the rules on you.
Scott, The rules were to you.
Enough, and you know
make
what?
sure that I
And
touch
listen,
your hand.
Listen.
Right?
In all fairness, they did not stipulate enough.
Right. They
So-
changed the rules.
Right. And you and I counted They reviewed the tape. I don't know where.
Even you reviewed the tape. I touched your hand 17 times.
You counted off 19. You didn't click
See, the problem is that
it's 18 minus 1.
You needed 3 sets of eyes because, as far as I knew, I was counting the amount of time he touched my hand.
And they touched your hand
That
18
last
times.
time I counted because he did touch my hand. He did not go up all the way.
But you're
what's up?
counting
But
19.
listen.
No, he wasn't up.
And I counted that the first time.
That was the end. That was
the
it.
rules.
That
The
was
rules
done.
were changed after. Not enough was handled
he
beforehand.
admits the
Listen, let me
rules
tell
were
you
changed.
something. Let me tell you
Changed.
something. Let me tell you something. I apologize. I'm going to take the brunt of it. These things should have been stipulated beforehand.
You're right.
All right.
You're right.
I was asked to do this. I'm only an intern.
Why Howard didn't listen to you?
Huh? Listen, I did the best I could. I apologize. I think Scott, for whatever he did, did a great job and rose to the occasion. Is what he did, and I think that's good in itself.
If you guys can show us the tape again, I want to look at it. And then I'll
you
see.
spend 8 weeks getting to this to fucking say I can't.
All right, and Gary,
I need that part of the
Gary,
tape carded. That won't
if I can see the video,
Scott, come on, we got
with me looking at the video again because I really didn't. I didn't really see the video well.
Okay.
And then I'll say what I think. I don't see anything wrong with these. Okay. I don't see anything wrong with these. I think those were push-ups. I think there's a little wavering there. Okay.
Worming.
A little worm there. The first 7 were good, I think.
That's a worm.
Only your belly's touching.
The arms are going over there. You're not bending all the way through.
Now what do you think? You gonna hold your answer?
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you, sir.
Scott, I can spend no more time on this.
understand.
What you come in to make some sort of statement?
I just looked at the tape.
Thank you.
Under a clear mind.
Okay.
Okay. I viewed it yesterday.
You were hopped up.
Yeah, I was.
Okay.
I wasn't
I
really
accept that.
okay.
Right.
I did not do 17 perfect push-ups.
Thank you.
Thank you. That's all I wanted to hear. So you didn't win the bet.
Yeah, I guess not.
All right, now go walk outside naked.
No.
I told you you don't have to walk naked. I just wanted to prove my point that you were a loser and we're not capable of doing it.
There are people.
I
though,
think I
who
can do
are
a couple
saying-
for you if you want to see what I think you should have.
Not necessary. I just wanted you to admit that you lost the bet yesterday, that I wasn't welching.
They weren't perfect.
Okay. That's what I was trying to tell you, that you are a loser.
I'm not
that
a loser.
you always will be a loser.
I really worked.
You worked very hard.
very hard.
and I gave it a full.
Winners
effort
work
yesterday.
very
You know what-
hard
you know
and
what
they
happened?
win.
You know what happened? to me?
Losers lose.
I was so psyched out yesterday. I psyched myself out between
That's right.
everything that was going on.
But that's what Howard said you would do.
Yeah.
You're
As I
right.
said, you're a loser.
I don't think it's no. I don't think it's
Right.
the fact that I couldn't do them or I can't do them right.
You can't do that.
I can't do them right now.
You can't do them,
do 'em
period.
under those conditions.
You
Under
can't
those
do them 10 years
conditions.
from
Under
now.
those
You'll
conditions.
never be able to do
No,
it.
no, I do them very well in the gym.
I see.
Under those conditions.
All right.
I just,
You choked.
You know, I want to thank Radu again and Luke.
You choked.
The two. I mean,
And Radu said, I got to tell you this part.
You
This is
choked.
the best part.
Yeah.
I never told you this. Radu came to me and he said, you know what? He did them great in the gym.
Yeah.
He did them great in the green room.
Yeah, I was-
before the show
just,
started.
I
He
think
didn't
you know
do
what
17, he
you know
just
what
did
got
a
me
couple
off.
practice
You know what got me off
Wait
track?
a minute, let me finish
Yeah,
what
go
Radu
ahead.
said.
Go ahead.
He said he did them perfect in the green room.
Thank you.
He said, but when I came in to get him to start the contest, he said, I don't know what happened.
He went pale.
He went
Yeah,
pale.
yeah.
His
I know
hands-
why.
excuse
I know
me,
why.
His hands were cold and clammy.
Yeah.
He was shaking and he couldn't breathe.
Let me tell you
I know
why.
why.
Why do you think you did that?
I spent too much time calling Ralph a faggot.
No.
No, this was before you got into the studio. Radu
know
said
why.
you developed
I know why.
these symptoms.
I know why.
Why?
I'm a loser.
Because he's a loser.
Right. That's right. Because let me explain something to you. Now you're going to get $10,000 from me, and I assume
And
Robin.
absolutely, I will be
I'm
happy.
happy to pay it to you. I'm going to give it to you just because you're a loser. And this is the most exciting thing that'll ever happen in your life because you'll never have an opportunity to make this kind of money again.
That's right.
Listen to me now.
Not a
just so
K-Rock.
you know, now that you've admitted you didn't win the bet, let me tell you something.
Yeah, I know.
The reason you got cold and clammy is what I said from the beginning. You choke under pressure. A loser chokes under pressure.
But
There are very few winners in this world who step up to the plate and win honestly.
There are a lot of things I don't choke under pressure.
Howard.
Really? I've yet to see it. Yeah, go ahead.
And Scott, I think that what you look great, and I think that where you came from is amazing.
And you want to know something?
I did work.
You lost a lot of weight, and you still look odd.
But
all right, that's my assessment.
I'm not done yet.
All right, whatever.
I'm working out today. I'm not done.
I will write you out a check during the next commercial for $10,000.
And I feel so relieved.
Yeah.
May I just say
because I just wanted to prove a point with all of this betting, ladies and gentlemen, that Scott is a loser.
Right.
A mush.
The truth is
I'm a
that he
loser.
came in and he did exactly what you said he was going to do.
He would do
to the letter.
And now let everyone view you.
Yeah, I'm a loser.
Take your
in
walk.
all my glory.
Yeah.
Congratulations.
Take your
Don't forget to file your 1040.
Right.
I'm
All
the
right.
Bill
And you will
Buckner
have
of
my check. Robin, will you?
I'm going to write mine right now.
And I would assume Dominic will give you a check. And I might even suspect that Fred might give you a check.
I'm definitely going to. If everybody else is kicking in, I'm
kicking in
All
for the
right.
Scott Pathetic Loser Fund.
I was actually going to only pay him for the amount of push-ups that he did, but I'm going to go for the full amount now.
That's right,
you.
because
That's
he
right.
admitted like a man that he didn't win the bet.
Finally. Today you became a man.
Today's your first step to being a winner.
You know, in essence, when you break it down, Howard, we paid $31,000 to humiliate Scott for 2 days.
Right. That's it. To get him to admit that he's still a loser.
I'm the Bill Buckner of push-ups.
That's why I love the show.
Here it is.
Did he pay the penalty in the end?
I am very happy to give Scott this check for $10,000.
What's weird? You know what's weird? Look at these checks. They don't give you
There
a
you
space to
go.
write 10,000.
Congratulations for being a man.
I appreciate
What? Oh, they don't write anything on those checks. Those are like payroll checks.
I know. That's
I don't want to give her.
To type them in or something.
I want you to close.
So,
what's today's date? You know?
No, I'm not going to show. I'm just going to show the amount. Here.
You know, Howard, I worked and
Look at that. $10,000. I just ripped them off.
so congratulations.
Here it is, $10,000.
I appreciate it.
That's for you.
Thank you very much.
Because you're a loser.
I am a loser. For being a loser, I get $10,000.
Maybe you're the winner.